Ladies, gentlemen, and lowlifes, welcome to this episode of Emo Brown, the weekly show presented by Emo Brown Media Group and all the people you're about to see. We got all the guests. We got everything you need. Come and hang out with us.
Whack, and whacker.
I get nervous.
I know, bro.
Paulina's behind me. She's judging me.
Emo Brown Podcast brought to you by the wonderful people at Tribal Gear Worldwide, Silk Cloud. Oh man, dude. Mushrooms have been just changing my days lately, bro.
Oh, yeah. I need to get me some more.
That grinder you got me, I've been putting it to use. All the coffee beans have been ground up, and I've been drinking the microwave coffee with the Wind and Sea blend. Bro, I feel so attentive. I feel high right now. I'm not, but I feel like, yeah.
Could be that espresso, too, that Tapia makes.
Hey, big up to Full Circle Group, dog, and I'm going to tell you why. I know you removed them from the sponsor list. That's neither here nor there, but okay. I will give them some flowers. I recently gave them a referral to have somebody purchase a home through them. The person I needed help, she was looking to purchase a home that she was living in, and I said, hey, he looks funny. He has big gums. He has small teeth, but he's an awesome real estate agent. And lo and behold, he sold her the house. Everything worked out in her favor. And as a token of his appreciation to our referral, he made a donation to the Emo Brown Foundation. Give him a big round of applause. Big up Full Circle for that. Darren's here and he's not wearing headphones, so you don't know what's going on in your ears. It's a round of applause.
Is that right?
It's a round
I thought that was up to us
no.
supply that.
Well, you failed me there as well, brother.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. I'll give myself a round of applause.
Darren Smith is here, apparently still jobless.
Still jobless. Just hanging out on a Monday morning.
It was a Monday morning. Yeah. It was a Monday morning.
It's a Monday afternoon
This
now.
leaked into the afternoon.
Yep. You're welcome.
We're all here for a good time. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe to all the things we do, primarily YouTube. I feel like YouTube is the best way for us to get everything across. Get in there, subscribe, do all of the things. We can listen to us ASAP. This episode is available right now today as you listen to it, Avi.
Oh, shit.
Because it's going to be dropped today. Back to the old school format of Mondays.
Forever? We're back on Mondays?
If it's a good one, I've gotten feedback.
Okay.
Look, I've gotten feedback, and people tell me we enjoy when you drop the episodes on Mondays. And it's no joke, because anytime I drop one of our weeklies on Monday, the numbers are indicative of such.
All right.
When I drop it on Wednesday, I don't know if people lose their luster for listening to podcasts as soon as we get to the midweek, to the hump day of the week. So I said, you know what? Let's bring it back to Mondays. Even if we drop it like at 2 today, people still listen.
People have their routine.
And still listen on a Tuesday morning. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then a Wednesday, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. People don't listen on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays. It's very rare that we get big numbers on shows that we drop on those days. So we're dropping these again on Monday. If they're good.
We're back.
No pressure. And then Local Love is going back to Wednesday. We got a slew of Local Love episodes that we've been working with lately. Romantics Coffee, the homie from Ace of Fades, El Compa Pinchi Polo Cuts came in. So, and we have a bunch more coming. So don't fret. We have all the good things coming. Nothing is changing. Barry, what's going on in your world today? Anything good? Anything great?
This will be marking my second week of the UPS adventure. So 65 more days until I'm unioned up.
Congratulations, dog.
I'll give myself a little clap.
Yeah.
Oh, I made it. There you go.
Never give yourself the clap. That's a lonely night.
That is true.
I'm just saying.
But no, it's been...
Congratulations, bro.
And everything you told me it would be.
Yes.
And it's funny because when you were telling me in the beginning, you're like, oh, this shit's going to break you. I was like, whatever. There have been 4 other people who've told me that. Now I'm like, okay, maybe I should start listening. Like, it's like, I feel like I'm like talking to some like Russian guy, like in a 80s action movie, like, I would break you. Like,
but it's true.
They do.
You're looking, I don't know what area you're working in, but UPS as a whole, if you're working the preload, if you're working the warehouse, it's a killer position, preload. You're just looking at the onslaught of packages and parcels that are coming down the slide nonstop. You look around, there's no one there to help you, and then you just gotta say, I gotta help myself. And I'm not calling fools out at UPS. That's not my game. But some of these guys, were tired of working the preload, and they threw their hat into the I want to be a driver ring. And this is usually the time of year when they bring up all the preloaders, train them to be drivers, just in time for peak season, just in time for all the heavy deliveries that are coming our way. Bro, they jump in there. I've seen dudes cry. I've seen men like shed tears and just completely give up, shut down, call for help. No one's there to help them. Help yourself. They're on the road 9 p.m. trying to finish their deliveries, and they got to call other drivers. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. And I say that knowing that you're unemployed, Darren Smith.
I just want to know how the coffee is. Cafecito.
Phenomenal,
Delicious.
bro.
Because every time I see an Instagram
I didn't expect
post
to get
with-
one so quick.
Yeah, with you guys
honor.
drinking coffee. I'm like, I wonder if that's good coffee or
It's
if it's
espresso.
just coffee to get you through the day.
And it's brought to you by our mechanics department at UPS, and they get paid buku bucks. So we get good espresso.
But it's like coffee, grounds, beans, all that, like real.
Fancy cup, not paper.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks legit.
That's the espresso. That's the
Yeah.
espresso.
Well, what else do you
On
need?
that side, we get some danky ass coffee though.
Nah.
That fucking little coffee mate machine has been in operation for
Yeah, I'm
over
not gonna be
2
using that.
decades, bro. I love it. It carries history. It has culture in it.
Yeah, it's probably got
It's
like
more than
1,000 years of
coffee
caffeine.
grounds. Darren, welcome back, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Why are you
Appreciate
still
it.
here? Fuck.
Why am I still here?
Yeah, I love it.
Shit, I don't
No
know. I
better
thought
never
we'd be
leave.
talking about, Padres, NLCS, and all that fun stuff. I think when we booked this, we sort of were on the same page with that, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that would be-
I knew it was gonna go to 5. I didn't know which way it would go, but as soon as we lost Game 4 at home, there was no way in hell we were going up to LA and winning that, brother.
You retired the Huaraches.
As soon as they lost the game, I wore those huaraches all season long, and they never did me wrong. Every time I wore the huaraches to Petco Park, the Padres would win. And we went to a shit ton of games, bro. We went to like no less than 40 games this year. No less than 40 games. We went, huaraches, victory. And I realized that, and I just kept wearing. We kept winning. And as soon as Game 4 came along and they lost with me wearing the huarache, I was like, "Niet, it's over.
Niet.
It's over."
They were
bro.
testing your faith. They needed you extra.
And he felt
Let us
so
down.
confident
Go ahead.
that you did what?
Oh,
We're gonna get into that. Let's
go.
get into the members
Let's
poll
go.
of the week, BJ.
You're going to make other people uncomfortable.
Dude,
You were so sure that the Padres were going to lose Game 5 that what did you do?
I don't know if it was that approach. Here's the thing. In life, there's winners and there's losers. Sometimes when you lose, you actually win. So what I like to do, BJ, is I took into account the Padres record on the road, and I said, these motherfuckers are not going to win.
They had a great road record.
Not in this situation. Not in this position. A divisional series, Game 5, elimination. They've been poking the bear a lot. I'm like, oh, man, I just hope they get it done. And my internal San Diego fan came to the surface, said, dude, put your money on the Dodgers.
Put your money on the Dodgers.
And you know what? Even if they win, if they lost, I was like, fuck, I was butthurt. It's my favorite team of all time. I would give up one of my children for the Padres to win a World Series. Don't ask me because I'll tell you who. But still.
we know.
But still, I was like, dude, if I want them to win with all of my heart, but what if they don't? I don't want to be like distraught, emotional. I was like, I got to put a little bit of money on this action. I got to put some action, and I did. And thank you. Thank God I did, bro, because I would have been miserable.
Put money on the Dodgers.
I put the poll up.
Took
So
off
who
his
are you
lucky
rooting
shoes
for
and
during
bet
the
against
game?
his team.
the Padres, always.
No, seriously, like who are you rooting for during the game?
Always the Padres. But
But when it's 2-0 in the 7th, you're
I
like,
make wagers where it's like, okay, this is equivalent of me purchasing a ticket in a nice part of Dodger Stadium. So if anything, I paid the worth of me going to the Dodger game, and I'm like, all right, cool. I witnessed and I watched them play. But if I lose, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking make it seem super positive in my way. All right?
Right.
You can roll those pretty blue eyes all
Right,
you want,
right,
Darren.
right.
But at the end of the day, I saw a lot of people distraught, angry, this, that, and the worst thing.
Not
Again,
you, though.
And we know whose fault it is.
because it comes from a place of I like gambling. I've been gambling for my first wager, dude. My first wager was World Cup, and it was Argentina against England, and it was Wayne Rooney and Messi going toe to toe, and we were losing, and I bet on England. So England came back, penalties, torpedo, ganamos. That was my first taste of gambling, and I was in, dude. I was hooked, and ever since then, I always vote with my brain. You know, always with my brain, never with my heart. I rarely bet on the Chargers. I rarely bet on the Padres. Because I don't want to be butthurt twice.
You just bet against them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather be butthurt
Some would
once.
call it the smart bet.
Hedging your bets.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't-
Fuck yeah, bro.
Is that what you're supposed to say
Thank
now? I
you.
don't know.
Yes, it's going to be a good week in the Garcia household.
Yeah, good job. Right?
Kids get to eat.
We going now, baby.
Everybody else is despondent in San Diego. Not you, though.
I was very despondent, dog. I would easily have given up whatever amount I wagered on the Dodgers.
How much?
It was a good amount. But again, I was butthurt that they lost. But the only thing that made it a little bit better was that I had a little money coming my way. A little money. So I rode that wave again yesterday against the Mets. And I said, these motherfuckers got the hot hand right now. So I just rolled more money on the Dodgers.
Was it 33
And they won,
scoreless
dog.
innings?
Dude. Fuck. Okay, does that make you feel a little bit better for the Padres or no?
No.
Okay.
Does not. No, I mean, it was right there in front of him, dude.
Very much so.
I mean, it was right there in front of him. You're up 2-1 against what, a 60-70% Dodger team at home?
Yeah.
To close that out, to host the NLCS, to have a pathway to the World Series.
Yes.
I don't think it.
All of the things.
I mean, maybe it makes you feel better because you made a couple bucks, but doesn't make me feel better because I'm not seeing any of it.
If you would have bet $1,000 on the Dodgers,
I did.
what's up now? Oh, what happened?
I didn't.
Oh, what happened?
Look what he's wearing. He wouldn't do that.
I didn't bet on him,
Bro,
I don't bet. I don't bet on sports
at all.
No.
Is it like
like if I go to Vegas, I'll fuck around, throw a little bit in the casino. But
that's very
it.
anti-Otani of you, bro?
I used to gamble a lot. I got in a lot of trouble gambling when I was younger.
Go ahead.
And I got in enough trouble that I knew not to do it more. Because I had like loan sharks calling my house and
Joe
threatening me.
Pesci knocking on your door.
Man, you do it crazy then, bro. You guys from New York are bananas.
Yeah, we had like every like stereotypical New York mobster leaving voicemails on an answering machine.
Hey, damn it.
Fucking get me that fucking money. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no
Really?
joke, yeah.
How much were you deep into it?
Well, I mean, it's not going to seem like a lot of money now.
Go ahead.
But you know, for me, like
what,
for me in
beachfront
college,
property?
When you're down, you're down.
for me in college, like $1,500 down,
Yeah.
and the juice was flowing.
Ooh.
That's there's no real way out of that. You have no money. You have no money in savings. I had to take money out from a loan shark.
Worst case scenario, what would they have done to you if you weren't able to pony up the cash?
We'll never find out.
Because you're a man of your
Concrete
fucking word,
shoes.
dude. A
We'll
man
never
of your
find
word.
out. But let's just say this pretty face stayed pretty. So I don't have to worry about
$1,500
that.
was the amount of my first bet. I was
I
dude.
was just in a hole, dude. But I was losing crazy bets. Like I lost the Holyfield fight with who was it? Riddick Bowe, where the dude with the fan flew into the ring.
Dude, they whooped his ass.
Yeah, but
They
like
whooped that guy's ass.
before that break,
Should have bet there was a fan interference.
before that break though, I think it was Riddick Bowe and Holyfield. Does that sound right? Maybe
Yeah,
I got that
you got
detail
it right.
wrong. But Bowe
Razor
was
Ruddock.
pummeling him. He was killing him in the ring. I was calling 976-1313. Like this is how old I am. Back in the day, you call on a payphone and
Yes,
get
sir.
updates, and they'd be like, "Oh, Riddick Bowe's killing Evander Holyfield. A fan just came on a parachute into the ring. Like there's a
old
15-minute
school
stop in the
shit,
action.
bro.
Yeah,
That is
lost
old
that. Like that's how crazy it got. So I was not a good gambler.
I
That's why don't do
remember
it.
I started gambling.
Plus, I just love the Padres, and I could never
Here we
bet
go.
against them.
Well, let me
Got
tell
a
you
lot of
something.
claps this episode.
Let me tell you something. I put up a
I'm
poll.
just not like that.
I put up a poll and the members voted. All right. The members said 50-50. It was arch nemesis. Do you hedge your bet? Get money? Neverino. Get money and Neverino were 50-50 neck and neck, dog. Ultimately, the Padres don't pay my bills. If they win the World Series, I get fulfillment internally. It's generations of hurt and pain since 1969, the PCL prior, all of the things, bro. They're not going to pay my bills, but I will have like happiness, a sense of happiness for the Padres winning. But if I bet money and I win,
Well, it's not like there's pictures of you wearing a Dodger hat or anything floating around.
you better not ever leak that, dog.
We got it.
Silly me, bro. For no reason, I put on a hat in front of the brewery.
Oh my God.
Should I
That's
text it to
terrible.
Barry?
Go, no, don't do that. Yeah, dude, I don't give a shit. Hey, we giveth, we taketh, man. Bottom line,
Turns out it wasn't just a transaction, was it?
no.
Something deeper.
My middle son, is a Dodger fan, and I just want to connect.
That's why
with
he's
him.
your
I want to
favorite.
build a bridge and connect with my kiddo, bro.
You're so good at the spin. I love it.
Brandon Walsh, season 3, episode 7, Beverly Hills 90210. At the Peach Pit, his employer was Nat. Nat was the owner of the Peach Pit, not to be confused with Peach Pit After Dark. That was
Pit,
Steve.
right.
That was Steve Sanders,
Joey
and-
Zaza,
yeah,
or
and the
whatever.
other guy.
In the adult years.
Yes, Brian. No, what was his name?
David.
David Allen.
David the DJ.
Yeah, but David Silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
David Silver. That was their business, not the day part. The day part belonged to Nat, the Peach Pit, and he asked Nate, it's like, hey, I'm looking to throw in some action on the ponies. Do you have someone? And Nat told him, yes, Brandon, but don't go in over your head because these are bad guys. If you win, they pay. If you lose, you pay. And there's no middle ground. There's no gray. I watched that episode and I loved it. And that's when I was like, hey, gambling sounds kind of sick. Gambling sounds
sick.
kind of awesome, bro.
Yeah.
I kind of get a cool feeling from gambling. It's like, oh.
We're gonna have to put like a cigarette warning on this episode. Call gambling helpline or some shit.
Reason number 175, I would never run for politics.
Sponsors are gonna love this
Hey,
episode.
gambling is sick, dude. Gambling gives me a rush.
But you always remember those like terrible beats, right? Like the whole
of them, bro.
ESPN bad beats thing. Those are always the ones I remember more than the glorious wins.
When are we going to be able to legally gamble here? When can I stop going down to Caliente
Didn't we
and
vote?
gambling in TJ, bro?
We got 7 Mile.
You can't do sports betting there. I think the only sports betting you can do here is the ponies. And there's like an app.
Well,
and-
there's apps that you can vote on player props and all that sort of stuff. I don't know what any of those are all about, though.
Yeah.
They don't appeal to me.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't. I mean, I
condone
hear
gambling.
the ads on radio all the time, though.
Oh, do you still listen to the radio now?
Not as much.
No?
No, not really.
What goes on in your slot currently? I can honestly say I do not know.
Dead air, hopefully.
Is it like a national syndicate show?
No.
No, somebody
No.
local. Okay.
Yeah, it's a local brand.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Shit. As soon as you left, that was like midday radio died for me. I listened to the morning show on 97.3 The Fan. I'll say their
Ben and
name. I'm
Woods?
a big fucking fan. The Ben and Wood show.
Yeah.
Huge fucking fan of them.
I was on that show.
Even a bigger fan
Yeah.
when I heard your golden voice just glaring through my headphones at work, bro. How was that experience?
Great. Stephen Woods, he's always been
Did you guys do snooters on the radio?
snooters.
No, he didn't tell you about snooters.
He did not.
I'll send you a link later.
I don't know what that's all about.
Cocaine.
No, it was good, dude. We did not. I did not know that was part of the curriculum there.
Yeah.
But I feel like I got cheated. But yeah, it was solid. They had a good crowd. They were at a brewery up in North County.
Which one? Oh, they were at Alesmith. Hell yeah,
place
bro.
was packed. I said to them what I've said to them privately, like, they're the standard in this town now. So, for local sports talk radio.
I can officially
the
say they're
dudes.
now my favorite my sports talk radio show. I can.
You can say that now.
I can say that now.
Damn.
Yeah, like now that you're gone, you were my guy, bro. You
I
are my
appreciate
guy.
that.
Now you're my guy here,
Yeah, they're the
slumming it with
standard.
us in southern
One of
Chula
us.
Vista.
Yeah, just drinking mezcal on a random Monday.
That's you. I'm drinking Liquid Death, brought to you by the fine people at Liquid
chasing his
Death. No. Do you miss that whole action being on the radio? Because you sound smooth as fuck, bro.
Not really. I miss doing a show. I miss the connection with the audience and things like that. I don't miss what goes on behind the scenes at
Oh
radio.
shit! What goes on behind the scenes at radio?
Give me a few more months on
Snooters.
that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we have somebody here who's in radio right now. Her name is Paulina. Paulina is a big advocate of local radio. Paulina, welcome back. She's a big Dolphin fan and once got slapped on the butt by Sir Mix-a-Lot. This is factual.
That's me. There you go, guys. That's
What's good with you, Miss Paulina? Hey, first off, happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's so
Thank
awesome.
you very much.
Okay, time out. Happy birthday to my mother.
There you go. I
Oh,
was,
time
I was
out.
gonna follow up with
Happy
that.
birthday
and
to
then-
Nora Vargas. I guess
There
it's her
you
birthday as
go.
well. Happy
Today?
birthday. Yeah, today's my
these
mom's
cool
birthday,
people.
bro.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, my mom's birthday.
Another one.
Another one. And it's your birthday.
Another
What do you got
Good old
going
Darren
on?
Smith too is a fellow Libra,
Yeah.
so give it up to Darren
Thank you.
Smith
Nah,
over there.
He's had his flowers.
Last
I
Wednesday.
know, right? See, but it's a bunch of cool people in October, so
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Balanced Libras.
Well, is that what that means?
Yep.
Yeah.
What does
Scale.
Taurus mean? That's me.
You're the bull, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You're a
Bullshit?
bull in a china shop.
That is, dude, that is totally me. Go ahead, tell us why you're here, and I'll interrupt you later.
So no, I had two things to promote. Last week, you allowed me to promote the booze cruise.
Allowed you.
But I wasn't prepared because I didn't know I was going to be on. So I kind of did some legwork and came back with some more stuff because we like to hook up the Emo Brown peeps with some giveaways and stuff, right?
I don't
So-
know. Do we?
we try. So just to kind of reiterate, 91X and Z90 are putting together the Halloween booze cruise.
Yes.
On Saturday, October 26th.
Okay.
It's a cruise on the bay from 6:30 to 10 p.m. On the Inspiration Hornblower 3-story yacht. So it's super fun. 21 and up. Come all decked out in your Halloween gear. I'm gonna be the.
You're going to be there.
Oh, for sure.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Halloween's my holiday.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. My husband proposed to me on Halloween.
Huh.
It's romantic.
Yeah, it's so romantic, right?
He's like, trick or treat. He's like, you all right?
In costume or not in costume?
And so
See?
yeah, so
That's
tickets.
what happens when she doesn't wear her headphones. She's like, valid
I
question,
heard
Darren.
you. I heard you. Yeah, I heard you.
Was
Yeah,
it costume? Not me, Darren. He has a costume or no costume?
Oh, I'm going in costume. I'm going to be a gremlin.
No, the
chick.
proposal.
The proposal.
Oh, the proposal?
Yeah.
No costume.
Boring.
It would have been great if it was, but no.
I'm going to air out some of your secrets right now. So, Paulina lives on a very prominent block in Chula Vista where it's a festive block.
Yep.
Super duper festive.
Which you're very familiar with.
Yes, my mom and dad live on that same block. They live right there on the corner of what is that corner? I never even know.
It's
the entrance to Pinchy, the Christmas Circle. And so it's the entrance to Christmas Circle, and it's the entrance for the Halloween Circle, I guess is what it's called. And Halloween Circle has become just as, if not more, popular than the Christmas Circle. You got kiddos all lined, dude, blocks and blocks and blocks, just kind of like lining up to get candies and visiting the houses. How do you like living there?
I love it. I mean, I kind of extend it to my place. I mean, my house is like the best the best house on the street because nobody else really decorates too much. So I try to extend it. Try to sling some stuff too, like during the holidays.
Explain sling some stuff during the holidays. What are you fucking doing?
You gotta make some hot chocolate, spike it with Kahlua, all that stuff,
Darren, I invite you this year to go for Christmas because my parents have a cookie party. And that cookie party, we said, obviously, it's white. I'm sure you're familiar with cookie parties. Everybody was invited.
Never heard of it before.
It's not a snooter party. Every party who's invited, but bring over some cookies that they made. We're making Irish coffees. I bring over a keg or two from the brewery. We post up outside. There's a little a fire pit. It's awesome. Everything's cool there. Like people are having a good time. There's fucking vendors. Yeah. There's dudes selling elotes, there's dudes selling tamales, there's dudes selling whatever you
Candles,
want, bro.
With that candle right there.
The candle, absolutely. I was told that was a one of one, and then a few people have told me ever since that was a lie. It's like Echo Park in LA. You can probably buy a passport there. So there's vendors for everything in this area.
Yeah.
My parents are just kind of like, fuck. As soon as 5 o'clock hits, when this whole season is going on, you can't leave your house, bro, because it's
just a constant loop of people driving around.
No one will kill you. You've been there before.
I've been there.
How did you like it?
Loved it. I mean, obviously, it speaks for itself, right? Because it's really festive and super chill. But it's also for somebody like me who's got family coming in from out of town.
Nice.
It's like a good 1 hour, 2 hours of let's just go somewhere and kind of cruise around a little bit and distract them.
Oh, so you don't walk?
No,
walk it, dude.
Drove.
Walk it next time. It's pretty cool. You park.
Well, I didn't know anybody.
I thought white people like to walk.
Yeah. White people love to walk, man. They're the creators of Hoka shoes, everybody. Darren Smith. No, park. We'll fucking get a little space in front of my parents' house.
We get you. My house.
I didn't know anybody. Now I know.
Now you know multiple people. Bro. My dad's house is the one with the big red chair. He built a fucking red chair and puts it in his front yard, and he brings out his oldie card. He's like, "What a weenie, bro!" But he loves that kind of stuff. He's retired.
It's a good photo op for sure. Every year I have a picture there.
Are we giving away tickets?
For Booze Cruise, yeah, totally. So there's a couple of different things though before we do the Emo Brown giveaway. This weekend, I mean, everybody knows where the Elwood is, right? So
Broadway 725 J in Broadway.
So Saturday, October 19th, Goodwill is actually doing. We're going to be posted up there with Z9D at Goodwill, and we're going to be doing some ticket giveaways there. So you just have to show up, put your name down, and hopefully win. But they're also doing a promotion all the way up until the 21st, where if you go to Goodwill and spend $19.11, then you get one free ticket.
Oh,
so we just need your receipt. You just need to call us in advance.
It has to be 1911.
No, not exactly, but anything plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's the play on, 91X, if you didn't get that.
I got it. Yeah, we
okay.
911.
But, so that's an awesome deal, right? I mean, it's easy to spend $20 there at Goodwill, and then you get a free ticket. So
Yeah. But what about to our social club members?
Okay, I'm getting
let's get
there.
to the meat and potatoes of this shit.
I'm getting there, but yeah, so, because the thing is that, I mean, there's 28 Goodwill locations, so they have more of an opportunity to get a free ticket there. But because it's Emo Brown, right? We want to do just a pair of tickets to give away exclusively for the Emo Brown members. You guys can figure out how to do that.
We got Hexus here. Hexus is here. He'll be able to figure it out. He's a smart guy.
Hexus does an awesome job at all that. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys. And then I have another event that I wanted to promote, if you don't mind.
Handle, you're already here. Shit.
So my prima, Daris Avalos, she is actually a little badass entrepreneur. Yeah. So she's got the Elite Women Network. So this is for all the females in the house. Whoop, whoop.
Can you please mute her?
So all the ladies, how many lady listeners do you have?
Honestly, to the demographic, it's like 60 to 40.
Really?
Come on.
That's not too bad.
60% women?
60% dudes, 40% women.
Who's your top listener?
Our top listener is based out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and based to our Spotify analytics, she has listened to a shit ton of episodes.
Really?
She probably listens to me more than my wife does. Crowbait666 on Instagram. I sent you all of the merch, but I'm going to send you some more.
Oh my God. Is she a stalker yet or no?
No. She's
Okay,
not
you
even
know?
a weird one. It's just weird
Really?
that, our
Cincinnati?
in Cincinnati,
How's that?
bro. Yeah.
Like from here, move
I don't
there?
know. I have zero clue. I don't know.
Interesting.
I've sent her like a box of all of the merch, but we've since made more, and I'm going to send her more.
What's her name? Jailbait 666? What would you say?
Crowbait, jailbait. Is that where you found your husband? Crowbait.
So for all the women in the house,
Get
we've
it?
got the Elite Women Network. Sorry, I didn't send this to you, but you can go to elitewomennetworksd.com. And Thursday, October 17th, there's going to be a sweet conference, like live seminar for an empowering evening filled with inspiring stories, networking, fun. It's an awesome opportunity to just like meet like-minded women and soak up all the positive energy.
That's
I sound
weird.
like a commercial. Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say you sound better on the radio.
So it's just gonna be like it's from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. At El Patio. It's a nice little event venue if you guys haven't been there.
On Broadway? In Chula Vista?
No, but
Not
that's
the
what I
restaurant?
said too. Yeah,
Oh.
no, not that restaurant. No, it's on G Street in
have good chilaquiles.
downtown. Yes, but it's a nice little event venue. But basically, we're gonna have Leslie Farias. She's an LMFT, sharing how to create your own path. So there's gonna be like all these different little like seminars and people speaking. Daris, she's an entrepreneur who will inspire you with the power of becoming an entrepreneur. Erica Alfaro, she's an international keynote speaker. This girl's like a little badass. She's an author who'll leave you motivated and ready to take on
Look at
the
you.
world.
It's like you're not even reading it from a fucking phone.
I know, right?
You're so good.
I know. This is practice. See, this is professionalism.
See, normally when you're on radio, you just read this stuff. Nobody's looking at you. I know what
And
that's
then-
like. You just read the
There you go,
liner.
man. So it's the Elite Women Network, SD.com.
Out of you, Darren. Way to talk down the Elite Women Network, bro.
I
I'm all
know.
about it.
Come on, guys.
I only like elite women.
That's factual.
Oh, I know. I
statement,
hear your
factual
women's a
statement.
badass.
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Hey, your lady did a fucking trilogy, a triathlon.
She did, yeah.
That's crazy. We'll get to that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So then lastly, there's Cosette. She's gonna tell you how to brand your business. So all those females that are entrepreneurs and just want to just empower each other and come out. Foods included. Drinks sponsored by Novo Brewing, music, all that fun stuff. So get your tickets
You almost had me.
online. Don't hate.
You
Don't hate.
almost had me.
You could sponsor it too next time. How about that? Done. All
Closed
right.
mouths do not
There you
get
go,
fed,
Daddies.
amiga. Closed mouths do not get fed.
Awesome. Okay, we'll reach out to you next time.
What if I want to go and like learn something? I can't, huh?
Yeah,
Is this only for women?
we're not anti-men.
Well, it's weird because
Yeah.
it says it's the elite women group.
I know, but hey, you got to support, right?
Elite
If you want
Yeah.
to show your support.
Yeah.
Mediocre men.
Yeah.
Mediocre.
That'll be the next one.
Mediocre Men Foundation, brought to you by Novo Brazil.
Love that. Great
All
idea.
right, great.
There you
How is
go.
it working in the radio industry?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool local company.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to work in the same building as them.
Yeah.
Back
there
in
it is.
1090, when 1090 was.
Oh,
was
way
in the
back
same-
then,
yeah,
okay.
way back.
Yeah, I
5,
wasn't
6
there
years.
yet, so
Yeah,
I
so we
wouldn't
always vibe with those guys in the hall. It was good. They're good.
All
They're
I
good
hear
people.
is the horrible experiences of being in radio, and not from you, Darren. I've talked to a couple of other dudes that are in radio, and all of them are just like, oh man, it's fucking. Everybody's just out to get each other.
Really?
Everyone's just out to.
I don't feel
It
like
doesn't
that.
have to be that way.
It doesn't have to be that way.
No, I mean, listen, it gave me everything I have in life.
Absolutely.
I don't, shit talk radio.
Good for you.
I just got to a point where I think maybe working in a corporate structure of any kind had maybe not appealed to me as much as it did earlier in my life.
Yeah.
You enjoy drinking mezcal.
I'm being very careful what I say here.
You don't have to
obviously.
say shit first off, bro.
Right.
You could just
Right.
put him
I
on mute
just- yeah,
before
I
he
mean-
gets handled over
So
here.
yeah, I think the thing I like about that company is it's a local company.
We get the best of it, yeah, because
So
it's not
decisions are made
corporate.
locally,
Yeah.
right? Which I think is an important thing to look for. In a
Who's
media
in the
company.
hub? Who's in the hub? 92.5.
Yep.
91X.
Yep. Z90
Z90, thank you.
and Big FM 100.7.
Okay, what do they play?
Anything. Like
Anything.
It's like a karaoke
Danny
station. Well, no.
Well, not anything.
70s, 80s, 90s.
El Capitan.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching his Instagram
American
page.
music.
Hey, dude, that's my kid, bro. My kid is like, that's his walk-up song. And
I
was
just like scroll through. I hear that. I'm like, oh, Steve
Here's
posted
Steve's fucking
again.
page again. For all you listening, Danny Flo will be playing on Saturday. We have access to 2 tickets, apparently, BJ. We have access to 2 tickets to go watch him play. I don't know if I'm up to
Where?
the task. Club Park, some shit. I don't know. I'm old.
I'll
I
take
don't
one of
know.
them. So much.
Are you in?
Maybe.
No. Are you in?
I'm in.
El Capitan. Ran.
Once he plays that,
I don't think he will play that, bro. He will play Martillazo en el Ano, which my fucking 7-year-old was singing and on my grandma's birthday and my abuelita's birthday, and he was just kind of like, Martillazo en el Ano. And I was like, oh, because I don't know, he heard somebody go, trr, 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 and he's like, Martillazo.
This
en
is
el
my
ano."
surprised face.
Oh, man. I have not, wifey told me to stop listening to Danny Flo around the kids, and I have just completely stopped. Because it's not for children, bro. It's not. Reason number 176.
The damage has been done, though. You show them one time.
City council
My mom had to get rid
offices.
of her 9 Inch Nails record because of me.
Why?
It had the one that was like, I wanna fuck you like an animal. I was like 3 years old running
Yeah,
around
that's
singing that
crazy
shit.
music, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's the same.
No,
it's the same, just in
nothing-
English.
It's nothing the same.
What does
bro.
Martillazo de Ano mean?
De ano?
Delano. I laughed the L out.
You're good, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paulina, thank you. Big fan. Happy birthday. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you for having
we
me.
always want the female perspective, the ladies' touch on things that we talk about, because we've got a pretty prominent political person that wants to come on a little bit
Here we
later. Wants
go.
to, touch on all things. Before we get into that, give me something good, Darren Smith. What's going on in your world that's good these days?
something that's good. I want to shout out DB Style. Yeah,
That's a cool dude.
that is one of the coolest.
My favorite Mohican.
Somebody on the ride yesterday, we went on the Doing Good in the Hood ride.
Yes.
Somebody said he looks like what's his name? Be Real from Cypress Hill.
Okay.
I don't know that I saw it.
I didn't
but
see
just
it, no.
tossing it out
Definitely
there.
sings like him.
I'm
Yeah.
just passing that along a little bit.
Just passing that on a little bit.
But his ride on Sunday was super chill. We all met 3 Punk Ales, 3rd Avenue, and rode around. Went to what's it called? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on the name of the place. It's down on Main
Smokehouse.
Street. Smokehouse.
yeah,
Yeah.
something. Harvey's Smokehouse?
No, not Harvey's. Heavy's Smokehouse.
How was that? How was the
Dude, the
Okay.
fucking food was
Yeah?
unreal.
All right.
I mean, it was every plate was massive, so I had to split it with like 3-4 people. But there were people chowing down on it. Place
Okay.
was cool as hell.
Highly
And, like,
recommend it.
Highly recommend it.
Very much so.
I don't know how
Recommend
much longer he's going to be on Main Street. I think according to the dude that was running the place, they're going to move to San Ysidro somewhere.
Wait, so it's not a brick and mortar?
No,
Or
it's a
it is?
pop-up.
Oh, it's a pop-up.
Pop
Oh,
up,
even
and
better.
he's got a big old smoker there, and the brisket was off the charts. It was just off the scales good. So, want to shout out DB for coming up with that. This guy always comes up with the right place. to
DB
go.
Styles is a good dude.
Great dude.
He's literally been doing good in the hood, setting up these rides on a monthly basis. They visited. More importantly, before who and what they visited, he's managed to bring all of the biking crews together.
Yep.
He should lead the weekly.
Which seems to be a very difficult task. Now, getting all these bike groups together and playing nice and being friendly. He says, no
It was-
politics here. We're rolling.
It was Kumbaya on a Sunday. Everybody rode. We
The
rode around
Penguin
Chula
was there?
Vista. El Penguino was there.
Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah. Everybody rode. Everybody went to the spot and
Say heavy smoke shop.
heavy
dog.
smoke.
I don't know what it's called.
Smoke shop or
Yes.
smokehouse?
Smokehouse. Heavy smokehouse. Located.
And it was legit. And it was totally worth the ride. And it was a
Expensive?
cool, chill ride. I mean, it's like I
Can
said,
I go
it's a
with
massive portion.
$20 and grub out?
You can go for $20 and grub out. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think maybe we spent a little more than that, but everybody had a great time. It was a super chill ride. So I just want to shout him out because when
DB
he says
Styles is a
doing
good
good in the
dude, BJ. I don't care what you say. DB Styles is a
love
my
him.
guy.
That's heavy
dog. Look at that, Sam. He looks like he was in New Kids on the Block. Fool.
But do you see it?
Hey guys, I really want you.
Oh shit!
Do you see it from Cypress Hill?
Look at that. No, I don't see a Be Real. I see faux real. Good looking dude, great family guy. He was actually my youngest kid's t-ball coach. And then I guess his kids outgrew the league, so he stopped coaching. Awesome guy, man. Big fucking fan of DB Styles. He's my guy. BJ,
Yes,
something good.
everything's good.
Hmm.
Hold on, sorry, I was looking up this stuff. The Japanese have gone crazy again.
Oh, well, Barry.
Well, as far as the
relax
game
with
shows.
that.
The game shows.
Relax with
Sorry,
that.
I should say the
Jeez
game shows.
Louise.
So early on in my
Otani's
Emo Brown
butthurt.
career here, whoa, fuck, that's bright. In my Emo Brown career, I was introducing you guys to some funny, wacky Japanese game shows, and I found a new one. This one looks pretty rough. Hold on, let me try to get a big version of it because this is. you gotta
Imagine
see
being the
big
producer
version.
of the Emo Brown podcast,
Imagine.
and your segment is the one that's just lagging.
Oh yeah,
Come
there's
on,
just
guy.
so many. There's so many. I'll show you guys a small one. Fuck it. This is how long do you think you can hold your breath underwater?
A minute.
'Cause these
maybe.
guys-
Oh my God, that looks intense, bro.
Oh man, that's not even underwater.
That doesn't look healthy.
There's like 4
That's
different
like a baby
contestants.
with a plastic
Oh,
bag.
okay, okay. I was curious.
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so what do? You just dip your head down and
No,
then you let
yeah,
yourself
they
out.
put this tube on them and then they
Okay.
just dump this water over their head. And I've been obsessed with watching this ever since because they're safe. Like when you're done, you just dump it out. It's not like a real risk of
What's he
drowning.
doing?
I don't think.
Bro,
But
his head's gonna explode.
it's just like when it zooms in and they're like struggling. The faces are just.
Oh, my
timeless.
dude's just chilling right there, bro.
I bet on that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was my it's actually my Yahweh of the week, but it's still a good
Mike
one.
Degenerate ass would find a way to bet on this.
See, this
thing.
I would bet on.
I would bet on this.
Baseball, absolutely not.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would definitely gamble on this.
Yeah.
This is
It's
where
like
you find
betting
me
the
gambling.
dogs down in TJ. You know, although they don't do that anymore. But
Wait, they don't?
no,
Why?
no, they stopped that. They packed it up.
That's
Probably because it's
Michael
not
Vick?
humane.
Okay.
I don't know.
Michael Vick fucked it up for everybody. Go ahead, BJ.
Not that. We're fighting dogs.
Real talk. You've been dying to use that button, bro.
Oh, I've been waiting.
Out of you. Out of you.
Yeah, that was what made me feel good this week.
All right, very
watching
nice.
just watching silly Japanese game shows. They always make me feel good. And I found out if you like that and you like that old show, was it MXC?
No, say.
Was it like Maximum Extreme Challenge or something like that? But anyway, it's MXC. It's on Amazon, and it's finally like the entire series is there. It is fucking phenomenal. They take an old Japanese game show and they redub it with like silly American people, like just fake voices and shit. Hilarious. Well worth your time if you're
I'll take your
partake
word
in the
for it,
cannabis
BJ.
community.
My algo bueno is coming right up, dog.
What do we got?
My algo bueno is a young man, loosely speaking, running for city council after leaving his seat number 5 for the Chula Vista Elementary School District. None other than Cesar Fernandez. He is here to tell us all things going on with his current political endeavor, running for District 4 City Council Chair, Cesar Fernandez. Bro, is it Cesar or Cesar?
Whichever way you want to call it.
No.
On Instagram, it's Cesar.
It's Czar. Go ahead.
Czar.
Look at you, bro. You look
My
good,
nana,
bro.
rest in peace, called me Cesar.
Okay.
And my other nana, rest
Uh-oh.
in peace from LA, she called me Cesar Thomas. So that's my middle name.
Oh, people in LA are different, dog. You know, dog, they
like middle names.
It's a whole different bell.
But thank you for having me on the show.
Well, I mean, you didn't stop fucking bugging me for 2 weeks about bringing you on, so thank you, I guess, me.
So thank you for entertaining the request.
I love you, bro. You're my guy. What's up, baby doll?
It's a very timely episode because, your ballots should be in the mail already. The ballot centers are waiting for you to drop them off. And so it's great to be on here to talk about how the campaign is going and any other questions that you got.
I want you to repeat that again because BJ had the camera on me the whole time. When
I just wanna see your reaction.
When you gave a whole speech about how awesome it is and the time of year it is. But it is. It's 20-something days
Yeah.
3 weeks.
until it's go time.
Right. But it's already go time as far as I'm concerned because clearly it sounds like you haven't filled out your ballot. It's probably sitting on your kitchen table.
Mine done.
Done?
Yeah.
Done?
Thank,
Dropped
thank
off?
you.
I can't vote for you.
You can't.
I can't.
But you
in
still
my
need to
district.
vote.
Yeah. Duh.
And I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Oh,
So other people that are out there, I know you got your ballot sitting there at home.
is that an issue here locally?
Yeah.
Local voter involvement, representation, and yeah. What is the deal?
Chula Vista typically engages in elections late. So
We're Mexican, papi.
I'd say anywhere from
We're
10,
fucking Mexican. Dog. We're gonna wait till the last minute.
anywhere from 10 to 15% of our voters actually do it by mail. The rest of them actually go to the polls.
Insider note:
Correct.
mine is already fucking filled, but I probably won't submit it until right before the poll closes next to the church on
Oh,
Church
you haven't
Street.
even, bro.
That's why I get down, bro.
Go to the Norman Center.
That's where the
senior
Norman, yeah.
Norman
that's
Center.
Where I go.
That's
Yeah.
where you got to go
Yeah.
drop it off.
That's where I go drop it off.
It's literally a block away.
I know, but
If you're walking stout, you should take your ballot with you, bro, and just drop it off.
I will, but
right.
not until like the day of. That's just how I get down. Why is
Yours is filled out? Totally filled out?
complete?
Really?
¿Qué onda, verga?
Oh, look at you.
No, see, it's filled out. Depending on contingent on what happens today, I can't fucking even say that because you're not on my ballot.
Yeah, you were trying to be slick,
I
and
was
you
trying
caught
to be
yourself.
slick, and I was like, I can't even vote for you, bro. But
But,
yeah,
but he will bet against you though at some point somewhere down the road.
Only if there's
'cause-
money on the line.
Right.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? There is a way to bet on politics, not locally, but overall, dude. Oh, I want to start something where you can do it locally. Rule number 500: I will never be running for anything.
He'll be your biggest fan publicly, but push comes to shove, he'll definitely throw a couple
this
bucks.
motherfucker, has some things come up on him. I don't think I can vote for him.
I listened to him talking about gambling, and I think we got a guy who might have a problem here. Somebody needs to do an intervention.
1-800.
It's not a problem if you're winning.
Barry,
Fair.
fuck, dude, I love you. Caesar, how's the campaign going?
We are in the sprint towards the finish, as you already mentioned. There's 3 weeks left. It's all about getting the word out to voters, getting in front of voters at their doorstep. So I am walking daily. Did 6 hours on Saturday, 17,000 steps. And then it's
That's
also
weird. Somebody said they saw you on 8th Street on a Segway. True or false?
that is my opponent rocks a Segway and a golf cart.
Oh, okay.
And we will not mention his name, but he'd be
wait.
rocking a golf cart.
We can't mention their names.
Oh, you can.
Okay, I'm just curious.
I'm just not giving
I just wanna
anybody extra
create,
shine.
I mean, Darren, you can attest to this. He had political conversations in the past.
Well, I worked for Kogo for a while.
Is it behoove of me to say that this platform is here for everyone running?
I don't think those rules apply to you.
Okay.
That you have to offer equal time.
Then
I don't
we
think
won't
that
say the
applies
name.
here. I know there are some state elections when we were on radio
Yes,
that we would
sir.
have to be careful about. If you invite this person and this person says that they want to come on, then we would have to give that equal amount of time. I don't think that applies here. Though.
Well, just to dot the I and cross the T, Barry, this is a vote. This is me reaching out to Rudy Ramirez. If you'd like to come on, by all means. We've chatted in the past. When you ran for mayor, you were on the podcast. I'm a big fan of you as a person. Cruise through, and we'll have you on. Caesar, the floor is yours, though.
Well, you asked me the question, how's the race going? And
Yeah.
it's going great.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I joined
Tiring.
you. I joined you on one of those walks.
You did. You walked with me near South Bay Little League over there at Max Field.
Bro, you picked the fucking area with the biggest hills to walk up. You're ridiculous, bro.
Aren't you all about exercising?
I was
right
in my
now?
Huaraches, dog.
It was just on your Instagram.
like the
you
Emo
were
Brown
at
bike
the gym.
rides.
Dude, it was the
Right.
biggest hills to go
Hey,
up. I was like, here we
By
go.
the way, he was there yesterday morning for Sunday for the
Of
Sunday
course
ride.
he was, dog. It's a sprint to the finish line right now. This motherfucker's going to be at every possible event to
But
spread
it
the
was
word.
at 8:15. Like it's not. It was.
And I had just
political
gotten
campaign's
home.
a triathlon.
I had just gotten home at 1 a.m. from watching my kid play travel baseball.
Your kid plays at 1 a.m.?
in Huntington Beach.
Oh, shit. Not at you, bro. Look at Father of the Year over here. Cesar Fernandez, District 4. Big fan, dog.
I appreciate
Your
it.
mom's my neighbor.
You
I
did
see
also
you a lot.
You did also just say you're a big fan of my opponent.
As
so
a person. As a person. As a person. I'm impartial, dog. I can't even vote for you. I can't vote for you. No matter how much you offer me, I can't.
Okay. What's your interest in elections? I wonder what grabs the average voter.
For me personally, in all honesty, more than ever, is I have children in the school district.
Yeah.
I have businesses in the district.
Yeah.
I'm a property owner here in the district. It's a very big deal for me now, more than ever before. You know, when I lived on the east side out in Eastlake, out in San Miguel area, San Miguel Ranch, I could care less. I really didn't have any horses in that race, as I didn't care, bro. I didn't have kids. I didn't have a business. We were already homeowners over there as well, but it was like, malepito. Now I feel the game has changed. I feel like I've grown up a lot since we've opened the businesses on 3rd Avenue and on Broadway, just as it relates to like, oh shit, there's certain things that if passed or if put to vote could heavily influence positively or negatively things that I do in the community. So I pay close attention, and I never did. I pay very close attention, bro.
Yeah, and I just want to take time to drop a pin.
Go ahead.
And say that headquarters right here where we're at
Emo Brown
is
headquarters.
in District 4.
Yes, sir.
And you can take a step, 10 steps, and you can see exactly what this district needs.
Yeah. What does it need?
It needs the same resources and the same kind of spaces that you have on the east side, right? We need to direct or redirect city resources to come over here and clean this place up. And when we talk about development, I want to see more spaces for families to enjoy. That same thing that we have on the east side, parks, right? Very well designed, a nice network of pathways for people that like to take walks or ride their bikes.
Not in District 4, fool.
Not in District 4. And we need that.
Down here.
And we need that.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely.
I had my mom and my abuelita, they're celebrating birthdays yesterday and today. So my abuelita turned 97, and we had the party here. at HQ. It was awesome. You know, the family was out here taking pictures. And then you go outside and you do notice that element. And I'm like, bam, we got to get out here because as soon as night falls down here, at least in this area, I can't speak for all District 4, but I can speak for this cul-de-sac and what happens out here. It's like, it's dangerous, bro. It's a crazy place down here.
So just this weekend,
Go ahead.
I was walking with another candidate from IB called, her name is Chris Galicia Brown. She's fantastic.
Big ups.
She's running for Southwestern College. And just right here by Emo Brown headquarters, our areas overlap.
Okay.
And so we were walking just right here on Saturday. And let me tell you, it doesn't take nighttime for this place to get a little dangerous. It's dangerous in the daytime.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about public safety in Chula Vista, you're looking at the one and only public safety candidate, Cesar Fernandez.
What makes you the one and only public safety candidate?
I am
What are
the-
you actively doing to deter these things from happening?
Well, I'm not actively doing anything right now in the community for that because I'm not your city councilman, but that is going to be happening on day one when I get elected.
What does that
What
look
I
like?
am doing on the school board is I have made our schools safer. I have taken votes on the dais that hire consultants that come and look at our school structures to make them less penetrable by folks that would harm our kids, right? And also we have hired a full-time security. I don't know what his title is. Security czar.
Ooh, go ahead.
Very experienced man to oversee security at our schools, and I intend to bring that same passion to City Hall.
Why run for city council, bro? It seems like it's just been, you've been put under the microscope. It's been like very scrutinizing to you. I don't like to see you go through this, bro. I've just seen, like let's get into the mailers, Barry. Let's show the mailers.
What am
real
I
quick.
going through, Steve?
Let me show you what I perceive you to be going through. Barry, hit me with one mailer, homie. Whenever you're, there we go.
Can I just ask, are you going through anything that you didn't predict or that you didn't anticipate?
No. I'm
You were
not.
ready for this.
Ready in the sense that I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what it would look like, right? There's always what's called the October surprise
Yep.
for a candidate.
And we're in it.
And it just happened. You just
Okay, wait.
You just
before-
saw it.
And before we go back to that, when you were running for school board, seat number 5, Chula Vista Elementary, did you receive the same kind of treatment when you were running for that?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
These same forces that are working on this, they didn't care when I was running for school board.
What makes people care now, though? I'm curious about that.
I mean, it's just
This is a big step. Then.
exactly. You're saying it exactly right.
Okay.
It's a high-profile seat. It's way better paid than school board. Everybody out there needs to know when they look at this mailer and it says luxurious lifestyle. I get $750 a month to work on school board.
Seems like too much. Seems like you gotta
And
work
so when you go to
harder.
city council, obviously the compensation is more. You get staff,
Oh.
but also, I mean, you are making big decisions for
Yes.
the residents of this city. Humongous decisions.
Why? Why are you about this? Curious, honestly, before we get into the mailers that I seen. What is it? What is your ultimate goal for Cesar Fernandez, seat number 5, Chula Vista Elementary School District, to District 4 City Councilman? What is the ultimate goal? Where do you want to go with this?
So look, like I said, clean up the streets.
Go ahead.
Create more green spaces, create more opportunities for mass transit here, especially as it leads to the bayfront, okay? And then, important, this place is going to change because of that bayfront. And I believe it takes somebody like myself from the education system. You're constantly dealing with moving parts, constantly dealing with change. We have to keep our community safe, but at the same time, we have to keep its identity as that development happens, right? And the way that you do that is you get out in the streets day one, talking to people, holding community forums, taking input, right? Because again, that development, it's going to bring a lot of money. It's going to bring a lot of businesses.
A lot of opportunity, a lot of growth. Maybe we're not ready for it as it relates to the way logistically.
Yeah.
So it's gonna cause some growing pains. I'm here for it. Chula Vista's big, Darren.
Second biggest city in San Diego.
Yeah.
You're a big South Bay guy now. You're an
Well,
IB.
I mean, we ride our bikes from IB past the hotel all the time. And every time it strikes me how much opportunity there is there. Because it's not just going to be the hotel, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
you can see that there's a lot more open spaces there.
Yeah.
So what does that look like, in 4 or 5 years? What does that look like in 10 years for you, right? Like, because it can't just be a hotel. It's got to be all that other space that when we ride from Imperial Beach and we're on the bike path, like you just see, you go, man, there's a lot of room around here.
Some of the parks,
right?
under
Like
the
we
bridge,
all like imagine like, what does that look like
Yeah.
going back and forth here? Because it seems like opportunity to me.
So that same beautification that you see on 3rd Avenue, right there where Steve's brewery is, all that beautification I wanted to extend into this district, right? And I want to see it on Broadway South. Because those people that come to that hotel and convention center, I want them to stay here and spend their money here and have a good time here.
Is the Elwood Broadway South?
The Elwood is not technically Broadway South, although it's only like 2 blocks.
Is it in your district?
It is not. It is 2 blocks away from my district.
What district is it then? Is it
That's
still
2.
It's still District 2?
Yeah, that's District 2.
So both of my businesses are in District 2?
both are
And my property is on District 2?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Which would be tough if you did decide to run, because earlier you said you weren't, but I've heard you flirt with the idea.
Never that. Just to
You'd
get under your skin.
You'd be running.
Because it would be ridiculously
For the district,
different than
right.
you running. Because I would win just like this. Ridiculous. I would do zero marketing. I would knock on 0 doors. I would
Right on.
simply
Right on.
show up. I would show up with a UPS outfit on and be like, I'm
Your
running.
Dodger, and your,
And a
and your Dodger cap.
No, man.
Vote
That
for a
thing's,
winner.
it's too. Go to the mailers, Barry.
He already did. You
We're
gonna show the
it
bad one again?
Yes, we're gonna show it because we didn't get a chance to talk about it.
What do you want the other one?
Both of them. Recall school board member Cesar Fernandez, convicted felon, and lied about it. Bankrolls luxurious lifestyle with school. Wow, fucker, really? Facing corruption allegations. Were you ready for this? Get rid of it, Barry.
It's gone.
Okay. Were
Yeah.
you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it's probably the toughest one that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was definitely ready for it. Like I said, October surprise. I knew that these folks were lining this kind of stuff up.
Damn.
And
Yeah.
do you feel at all some sense of I'm gonna go do that too? Like that's gonna be my style of campaigning.
What's that?
Hammurabi's Law.
Yeah,
Eye for
just
an eye.
to offer up your own October surprise.
So yes, we all do it. The guy out there working on the
What's up? Let him work. That's his district, homie. Let him work.
Can you hear that on the podcast?
Hopefully, homie.
I'm muting my mic, so hopefully we don't.
No. So yes, absolutely, that is a part of campaigning. You have mailers that are for you, and you have mailers that are against your opponent, and those are still considered for you.
Right.
So yes, that is definitely a part of it. Now, how you do it, how ugly you get with it, I mean, that's on you as a candidate.
How is it perceived as a voter? Like, are people drawn to that kind of shit? Do people want to see like, oh, Cesar Fernandez this, Cesar Fernandez this, Rudy Ramirez that? Like, are people like, oh, are they keeping score at home? I don't. I rarely even see those things.
Okay.
I really could care less.
But maybe your wife does.
Nah, we the same.
And
we'll look
you
at
know-
it, we'll giggle, and we'll throw it away.
I think the imagery on it is important.
Okay.
Because that's going to get you to pick it up and at least spend 5 seconds looking at it. Okay. Now, what you really want to talk about, or not, what you want to think about, I mean, is so if you take a look at this mailer right here,
Go ahead.
it's a sweet one, right? Cesar Fernandez, the only candidate endorsed by your firefighters. Now, look at the bottom right corner.
Ad paid for by Chula Vista Firefighters Local 2180, pack number, yada, yada, yada.
That lets you know exactly who's putting money in for your candidates.
This advertisement was not authorized or paid for by a candidate, this office, or a committee controlled by a candidate for this office.
So if you don't go back to the bad piece unless you really want to,
But
but
show
if you
the
look
other
at
one.
that bad piece,
Show the other one.
Well, I don't know if you have the side with the disclaimer on it. It lets you know who's paying for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is
so
paying
when
for
people
that?
try to say, "Oh, this is a real recall," like the families in Chula Vista really don't want Cesar.
Do they not?
Look at who paid for it.
Do they not want
They
you
should
work?
pay a little more because I'm going to tell you guys on
Yeah, oh, here
the
it
other
is.
one, they did a horrible Photoshop job. So this ain't, if anything, it makes them seem more incredulous than you because look at this fucking job, dude.
All right.
The hands
Damn.
don't match the neck don't match the face. Like
But you know what? I've seen Cesar wear that.
the money suit. Yeah, that is definitely not a picture of him. So if anybody thinks that is, I'm going to poo-poo on that right now.
If you're curious where you can learn the facts, shoot me a DM. I'll show you the fucking website.
That's rude, Steve. But again, so first of all, look at the timing of this alleged
Yeah.
recall, right?
yeah.
I've been a trustee on the school board since 2021. They could have done this recall anytime if people were truly unhappy with me, but they're choosing to bring it out right now during election season.
I mean, you know what?
Why are
As
you
they-
making excuses
as
for
they
people,
should.
Steve?
No. Politically speaking, as they should. You don't bring out Roberto Suarez in the first inning. You wait with that hand and you drop it in the ninth inning. You know, you don't bring in your star-studded pinch hitter off the bench in the third inning. You bring that lefty who's ready to mash against that right-handed reliever in the ninth. I get it. I don't approve of it, but it's like, it's politics, bro.
No, I think it's a poor analogy on your part.
Go ahead.
Only because you are definitely always going to bring Suarez out in the ninth or maybe for one inning of the eighth.
Yeah.
But my point was like they could have done this recall at any time in the past 3 years, but they chose to do this now because it's a convenient way to smear somebody's name. When you got nothing good to say about yourself, you're going to say something bad about your opponent.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Look at, I don't know what you mean, bro.
Well,
but
you just
I'm
why
with
you're
it.
watching it.
I'm with it, bro.
Right?
Hey.
This kind of mailer right here,
Yeah.
that's saying something
Family friendly.
good about me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm endorsed by the firefighters.
I haven't
I'm
seen the
endorsed by
mailers that are, I'm not in your district.
Right,
Do
you're
you,
not
do you
gonna
look
get-
at them though? Like, because I
Yeah,
get
we'll
them.
look at- yeah,
but,
you
but,
got to.
but to Caesar's point, do you
Yeah.
look and see?
I don't read the
who's
things. Yeah.
funding them? Right.
Nah,
so
I know. It's,
yeah.
it's, I
I
feel
think
like
that's an important part of the process.
but who does that?
Not everybody pays attention.
not at all. Yeah.
Well,
So
maybe we
yeah,
all should.
so my opponent literally went to somebody's house yesterday that had my sign to try to dissuade them. Love it. I do the same thing, and said, hey, that this recall is being done by the parents. But it's like, hey, like I said, look at the mailer. Look at the mailer. The realtors are paying for that mailer. Why? What do the realtors care about a recall? They don't. They care about me losing for another reason. And that's because they want their person to be a part of this change that's going to happen along the Bayfront. It's interesting, this Bayfront, because it's mostly Port of San Diego land. And to date, there are no housing projects or housing developments, I should say, on Port of San Diego land, but there will be. There will be here in Chula Vista. So who's going to have a vested interest in trying to sway those decisions?
Developers.
Right? Exactly. Now, let me go on a tangent here.
Bro,
Let me go
this
on a
is your
tangent.
time.
Let me go on a tangent. So on that Bayfront, there's going to be 4 developments. 3 of them have already been designed and financed. That 4th one, I'll tell you where I'm leaning, and I know I'm a little bit biased. I'm leaning for a tournament-grade youth sports facility near the water. And I'll tell you why. It's because more money is flowing through youth sports than professional sports. Why? Because there's more kids that want to live the dream than there are people actually
There's
living
more
the
kids
dream.
playing.
Right?
At this level,
And then
they will
obviously I
be in
said
the
I'm
majors.
biased. I'm biased because I've been about youth development my whole life.
You really have.
Teacher of 25
Yes.
years, Little League board member. You know, my
After school programs.
After school programs is what I currently do for Sweetwater Union High School District. So I am a little bit biased. And obviously I have to listen to the community and see what they really want on that 4th phase of the development. But me, man, I'd like to see some youth sports going on.
Look, I bust balls, but in reality, you do check all the boxes. You check all the boxes that are required to take this position and roll with it, bro. Nothing but the best. You better win. You better win, fool. Woo!
All right, look.
We brought
BJ,
up 2 bads. Let's bring up another good.
Let's bring up another good. BJ.
Moving
so-
goods are good. Let's see.
So I got a couple of social media ads that are going to come out soon. And BJ, let's only show one just because these are cut. These
Just
are,
the one from earlier.
yes,
Okay.
these are not out yet. This is the first time you're ever
Damn,
going to
fresh
see it.
cuts.
Southwest Chula Vista is a community built on rich history and resilience. With our shared hardships also come immense potential for growth. I will address homelessness with a well-funded program focused on prevention, intervention, and accountability. I'll champion new development and affordable housing opportunities. Together, we can create clean, safe streets and build a brighter future. I will fight for the resources that we deserve in Southwest Chula Vista. My name is Cesar Fernandez, and I'm running for Chula Vista City Council, District 4. Let's build a better future together.
This guy.
Rocking those 9-5 shades. How you like that? Now there was sound on the feed, right?
Yeah, I heard it all. That's why I didn't say shit.
Yeah,
Oh, you heard it right
Yeah,
here.
I heard it all. Another perk of wearing headphones.
Darren and I could not
we
hear.
skipped
it.
that.
What did you think of the voiceover?
I was hoping it would be somebody else, but
Who did it?
Morgan Freeman would have been nice.
Who did it? I'm out of work looking
this
for
fucking guy.
Okay.
Did it. Yeah, it's like, oh, shit.
What's that?
I said I'm out of work, so I'm always looking for some
There you go,
voiceover
an
jobs.
MC.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very professional.
Did you?
You
Could
got
you?
Paulina?
You couldn't hear it, Paulina, right? Okay.
Very well done. Very
appreciate-
well done.
I told her what you were saying.
Appreciate that. Yeah, and I think it speaks to my vision. And what you have to know about me is I've always had a vision for what that's going to look like. And honestly, it takes 20 years to make that happen. So 20 years ago, people were talking about the Bayfront.
Shit, homie. 30 years ago when I was in high school.
Yeah. And nobody gives credit to my opponent for that because he wasn't a part of that. Who was a part of that?
Mary
was
Salas.
Was our port, yes, Mary Salas, right? Our port commissioner, Ann Moore, huge part of that. Who does Ann Moore support? Cesar Fernandez, right? And so these are the folks that want to see me help usher in that development. And so I just wanted to say thank you to the Emo Brown podcast. I want to say thank you to all my supporters. And I appreciate you having me on. I'm about to get out of here. And,
No, you're
and
not.
Hit this, yes.
We got a lot of things to talk about still.
Not
Sit
too
down.
much, right?
Just enough.
You're going to keep me here?
Yeah. We still got to go about the Yahweh. You're not
The
going
what?
anywhere. You're not going anywhere, bro. You're not going anywhere.
Hey, I gotta hit the streets and go door to door soon.
All of a sudden, dog, get out of here.
What do you got?
Nothing. You did your thing.
I have one actually,
Here, go for
because
it.
I always heard, you always hear about Bayfront. I've been doing radio long enough. I remember when the Chargers, right, were but what are the big three in Chula Vista? It was a hotel, four-year university, and pro sports.
Where we at?
So I don't know that that's across the board for everybody in Chula Vista, but I always thought pro sports would work down here. Youth sports, absolutely,
Yeah.
great goal.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes where San Diego City can't quite make it
shit
happen.
together.
Chula Vista seems like it's got the upswing going. I just wonder, do you see a space somewhere down the road for pro sports in Chula Vista?
Yes, I do. And I'm hoping that it'll be an NFL team.
Oh, damn.
And I'm not a big NFL fan.
Right,
I'm a
me
big
neither.
MLB fan. I just, obviously nobody's going to come replace the Padres. It's not going to happen. So I do see us attracting an NFL team. Probably take longer than I'll be on the council, but I'd definitely be a part of pushing that forward because, this is a beautiful city and we deserve a professional sports team. And I'm talking about Chula Vista, not just the city or the county of San Diego. We deserve a sports team here. And I think there's others that would join me in saying that if that vote for that stadium had for the Chargers had gone countywide, if Chula Vista would have been a part of that,
no doubt.
I think we would have won that.
Zero
vote.
doubts.
Yeah,
Most of the bigger supporters are down here.
yeah.
Real talk.
So we're hungry for a professional team. I think it's going to be NFL. But again, you're talking probably a decade or less out.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
MLS
You
might
don't.
be looking for a place somewhere
You
down
think
the
so?
road.
You think Snapdragon is going to be outgrown relatively
Oh, I don't
quickly?
know. I don't have any inside info. I'm
Obviously
just tossing
not.
that out there.
Yeah, I thought I'd give you something to toss. Hit me with that real talk button. Dog. What's your ultimate goal, dog? How far do you see the Cesar Fernandez political train going?
I don't, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming here either until maybe about a year ago, right? I started to like leading on the school board, leading from the dais, seeing the change I could make, and I said, you know what, I could do this for another term to get some more experience, and then I'll go for City Hall. But I don't plan my political future like some folks do.
Somebody else plans it for you.
Folks asked me. They wanted me to step up for this, right? And I would expect the same to happen if I were to go for another office, right?
Mm-hmm.
People in the community, my folks that are iron workers, electricians, teachers, asking me, hey, man, it's time for you to go up to the next level. Because if I don't have that support, if I don't have that ground level support, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to put myself out there like that.
Let's talk support. Who is in your corner? Who has stepped up and rang the bell for you?
Are we talking politicians? Are we talking?
Let's talk about
organizations and unions.
all of the things, bro. Who's got your back?
Who's got my back? Wow. All right. So, Juan Vargas is one of the big ones. Steve Padilla is one of the big ones.
Friend of the show.
Right. Every sitting city council member has endorsed me. Every one of them. Alonso Gonzalez, Catalina Chavez, Jose Preciado, Rachel Morinao, they have all endorsed me.
Local mayor?
And 2 of them won't even be there. They don't even have a vested interest. They just know that I'm the best one to do the job. The former mayor, Mayor Mary Salas. Did you ask about the current mayor?
Yes, sir.
He cannot officially endorse me because we are different parties and there are those little kind of funky rules there.
So it's not a bipartisan role. It falls into blue and red, or what's going on?
It is a nonpartisan seat, although we are all partisan folks when it comes down to it.
John McCann stopped by the brewery. You were there. Took
I
a
was.
picture, posted it.
I
You
was.
didn't. You neglected to share it. It was a good photo. It was a good opportunity, bro.
tagged you.
Let's go back though and
ahead.
just talk about let's talk about the unions that endorse me because those are
yeah, that's
important.
right.
And District 4 has the highest union density in the county. More union workers live here than anywhere else. All right, so let's talk. Chula Vista Firefighters Union.
Got you.
Police Officers Association. And
Gotcha.
that's a big one. They're hitting me on 2 charges from my past.
Oh.
Right?
What were those charges?
We don't need to get into that.
You
It's
brought
already
it
all
up,
there.
fool.
It's already
You
all there.
brought it up.
32 years ago, pot.
Oh, well.
2013 DUI. It meant a lot for the Police Officers Association to call me up and say, hey, we're going to take some hits for endorsing you, but you are absolutely 100% our guy.
Very nice. True or false?
Okay.
You were once referred to as the South Bay Freeway Ricky Rouse.
So the other folks that endorsed me, the San Diego Building Trades, which is huge. You're talking about over 30,000 working families. These are iron workers, electricians, painters, you name it. These are folks that actually set up for the convention center, set up for concerts. Those 30,000 working families endorsed me, and they actually walked for me big time this Saturday. They're going to be doing another walk, I believe. If it's not next Saturday, it's the following, the very last one before the election. So those endorsements mean the world to me.
You've got them all, bro. They're all in your corner. You've earned them.
I do. I earned them.
You walk, you win is what I keep hearing from your crew.
And when you say I earned them, it's like, it's legit relationships, meeting with these people, talking with them, going to their events. It's not something that happened overnight. And any one of them will tell you, it didn't just happen yesterday that I got all these endorsements. This is something that I am a part of and that I believe in.
If you were a betting man, what odds do you give yourself for winning?
I don't know. You're the better here. I really...
If this was a 7-game series, I think you take it in 4.
Sweep.
Pelao.
I like that. Oh, and I do have a story to tell you.
Oh, let's hear it.
Oh, man. So I, too, am superstitious about sports. I think we all are, right? Depends on if you're playing it or if you're watching it. When we beat the Dodgers was it the wild card 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2022.
I was at that game.
We all were. Dog.
I was at that game. It was a misty night.
Yeah, it was raining.
They were losing all the way up until like the 7th inning. My wife looks over. Why are you sad? Because we're not winning. Anyways, I was there when they won that. I had a chance to be at the game, the last game that they lost here. And I felt like, hey, I should go again because they could close it out tonight if I'm there. I know that's sounds kind of weird, but
never
again,
know.
superstitious about where you watch it. I had a school board meeting that night. And the president had to be absent for a certain reason. So that means me
Padre
as
game.
vice president, no, she wasn't. Me as vice president, I have to run the meeting. So I have to make a decision. Padre game or serve my duty as a school board member.
I'm just curious, why would you tell that story, dude? What is the benefit?
Because I love that.
Who are you trying to shit on?
I love
Because the man's committed.
because I love the Padres. I absolutely love the
Yes,
Padres.
we do.
But in the end, I got to be there to run the meeting. I got to be there at the meeting to make the decisions.
Let it be known that Cesar signs up for obligations. He fully commits.
Would you ever bet on the Dodgers to win a series?
to
I
make
would-
some money?
Is that what you did?
Yeah. I totally did.
Could you morally compromise your own personal beliefs about the team that you love just to
I
make
would
a couple
die
dollars?
for my team.
Just for a couple bucks? I
I
feel
would
like this
die
is
for
an-
my team.
How much?
But I would also bet against them if I saw an opportunity to make some money.
Regular Pete Rose over here.
No,
R.I.P. Petey.
I could not.
Right.
No, I could
Doesn't
not.
feel right.
And and so I just probably wouldn't even.
You're a fucking asshole.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't bet on that because my heart would take over the mind as far as making sense out of that bet.
Let me talk to
I
you
just
about
wouldn't do that.
separation, Caesar. We never bet with our hearts because it will always break. Okay? We bet with our heads, gentlemen and lady, because there's an opportunity to grow.
I'll take it from you. Again, it sounds like you might have a problem.
There's a hotline.
And we need to, yes.
We'll get the number.
Can you put the hotline up on the screen, please?
Oh,
And,
man. Take the Mets.
I'm
Take,
gonna-
take the Bills tonight. It's good. We're good.
Allegedly.
It's a winning bet. It's a winning combo, bro.
Hey, I will say this, though. I feel like the Dodgers are playing phenomenal baseball. I don't think the Mets have a chance tonight. I really don't.
Severino's going, right? Or am I tripping, Darren? Who's pitching?
That's actually the game started.
Oh, it's at 1 o'clock.
We've been recording so long, it actually is probably
That's
over.
good. Good. No, it
The
started
Mets
at
are
1.
winning?
Yeah.
What's the score?
What's the bet? What's the bet? I mean, what's the score?
1-0.
Who's winning?
Mets.
And it's Severino pitching, right?
I don't know that.
Yeah.
one.
You
that's-
saw what they did with a 1 inning.
Hey, I'm just telling you right now. I know. All right, I'm just telling you right now.
I'm not. I'm just being
The
fair
Mets
about
win today.
The Padres are out. I can't say
Look,
anything anymore.
the Mets and the Bills win today is all I'm going to say. And if there's somebody out there that took that bet from me earlier, I got you, Papa.
1-800-GAMBLER is the number we're all looking for, everybody. 1-800-GAMBLER. If you
I don't
a
think I have a
gambling-
problem if it's, working in my favor.
I heard you.
Every year I do the same thing. Cesar Fernandez, thank you. Over under. How much does this cost you? How much does this race cost you? $5,000? $10,000? How much does it cost to run for city councilman? What is the budget you're working with? Where did you procure these funds? How?
It costs a lot of money to run for
I
city
can
council.
only imagine. Dude.
It costs a lot of money.
Yes.
So in my personal committee, which is me calling folks up, me having fundraisers, $25,000. Now, as far as organizations, labor unions, any kind of union contributing, $60,000. So you're talking about a little bit
That's
over.
like $750 a month.
You're talking about a little over $80,000 to run for city council.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
And this can all be
Reason number 5,000. I will never run for city
It-
council.
this can all be tracked on sdvote.com
Yeah.
and the registrar of voters, and you should see the amounts of money that people are contributing. But you know what? It's all. I believe it's all because people want the best person to make the decisions, right?
Absolutely.
And you also see a lot of money being spent on measures, right? So there are a couple of tax measures. I know people don't like extra taxes, but I feel there's a couple that I need to shout out because they're important. There's Measure G, Let's Go San Diego, which is going to build a ton of infrastructure that it's going to benefit Chula Vista, especially along the Bayfront. That's Measure G. And then Measure P is only here in Chula Vista, and that is a public safety measure that I absolutely support. It is also going to build structures and pay for more police officers and firefighters
Always
to
a
be
plus.
available for us.
Always a
right.
plus.
So P and G, there's a lot of money going into those, but for good reason. They need to happen to make San Diego better.
Were you going to say make San Diego great again?
Never, ever, sir.
It sounded like that's what you were going to say.
Well, before the episode started, you were sounding like you were going to say that. So kind
Hey,
of
man.
disappointing, guys. Kind of disappointing.
It is what it is, brother. I recently invited both you. All right, not invited, but I presented the idea of a debate. Like, I would sit both of you on the couch, contestant A, contestant B. Why didn't that come to fruition? Is that a bad idea in
Last time
your
we did that, we had a
position?
shirtless Albert on the couch.
Yeah, that
too,
was crazy.
Which we would have to run back.
In your position, running, did your corner say that's not a good idea? Is that something probably not to do? Or would it have been of benefit?
I think it's always benefit to the people to see the candidates more. So whether my campaign thought it was strategic or not, I don't want to say that's not important to me. What they think, it is important to me. But I think that at the time you presented it, we were already kind of far into the campaign, and there had already been 2 community forums, and so I felt like it was better for me to just actually concentrate on getting out to voters' homes. Like I said, spending more time walking, phone banking, texting. Yeah, I know why you wanted it.
I want to see it.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. I like conflict.
I do. That's the thing. I know you like conflict. I think it would have been a lot better if we did it in the primary when there were 5 candidates. Yeah, and then people could get a little bit better idea of who's out there.
Level of comfort, Caesar, where you at?
With you?
No, not with me. You love me. Actually, no, let me hear you. Where's your level of comfort with me?
It gets awkward from time to time, but
Good.
I'm fairly comfortable with you.
Good.
Can you be yourself though when you're campaigning?
Nope.
Can I be myself?
Yeah, like is this your authentic self that you put out there when you're walking house to house, coming on with this guy?
I think that
He took me.
The conversations at the door have to be honest. Have to. I've lost votes I know I've lost votes because somebody asked me who you voting for president.
Yeah, I was there for that one. That was awkward.
And I'm not going to lie to somebody. I'm not going to lie, right?
So you won't
And
just say it just because you have a hunch that maybe, it'll be in your best interest to say this thing that this person might want to hear.
I want to be honest with them.
Yeah,
right.
That's what you should expect out of a
Right, and then
politician.
so people are getting
Honesty.
people are getting mail, both good and bad. You're going to see a lot of noise in your mailbox. I'm there to talk about that too. Whether you think it's good or bad, let's talk. And so I do want to tell the voters, folks that are watching, hey, if you have a question about anything, you can contact me on my personal cell phone number. Okay.
Which I have right here at
1-800-GAMBLER.
Not your bookie, homie. Not your bookie. Not your bookie. 619-619-500-2611. Okay, and it goes straight to my phone.
I know it means nothing to you, but I'm very proud of you, dog. You're doing a killer job. You're a family guy. You're a man of the community. You're a dad. You're out there on the board for CVA. You have your fingers in a lot of pots, man. Well done. You're out there representing us to the fullest, and I'm grateful to have you in the corner.
You don't have to qualify with it doesn't mean a lot to me. It actually does mean a lot to me. You are the community member that I'm running for, right? These folks over here that got a lot of crime in their neighborhood, they're the community member that I'm running for. You mean a lot to me, and I'm not just blowing smoke. You're a business owner. You're a family man. You have the same little league as I am.
Yes, sir.
Like, you have everything invested in this city right here.
Got
So-
the tattoo to prove it. Will you be getting a Chula Vista tattoo once you are a city council member?
No, I won't be doing that.
Why? How much does the city truly mean to you if you can't represent it on your body?
I mean, I've thought about it, but I am not originally from Chula Vista. It would seem a little disingenuous.
Why? No.
I'm from
You're from
Ci-
here.
You claim it.
I'm from City Heights.
You choose it.
I'm
Yeah.
from City Heights, and West Chula Vista reminds me a lot of City Heights, especially with the change that has happened over
You
there.
watch your mouth.
I've moved there. I moved here in 2006, and I never looked back. So I have thought about the Chula Vista tattoo.
Cool. I got a guy. We'll make it happen. Simple like a pimple. Once you win.
Where is it on you? Is it visible?
Yeah.
When you have that flannel off?
I never. I haven't worn a long sleeve shirt in months, bro. But look at that shit. It's right there, Barry. You can see the bottom of it. Look at
There it is.
Don't ever sweat me, homie. Don't
right.
press me.
All right.
Chula Vista is
All right.
my town.
All
Chula
right.
Vista is my city. 3rd Avenue, my
You ever been
avenue.
hit up with that tattoo? You ever been hit up?
I've been pressed many times on my block, and I just say I'm
He
from Chula
said on
Vista.
my block.
Yeah, oh, it's not my block.
I can't believe you've been pressed on your own block.
Yeah, it happens. But you know what? I'm proud Chula Vista member. You need an IB tattoo there.
I've lived there for 3 years.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think the time is due. Yeah.
Definitely.
Same thing. Not
But
long enough.
you know what's
yeah.
weird is that Chula Vista is one of those cities that you do see a ridiculous amount of people rocking the emblem
A lot.
as a tattoo.
I see it on the ride
Right?
every Sunday. Pinguino. I mean,
Hey,
everybody's got
Pinguino's take it easy with Pinguino. I feel like you just throw that name around loosely, but Pinguino's a different pelo, dog.
You swim with
He's-
Pinguino, you sleep with the fishes.
Pinguino
He
is
is
OG.
a wise man.
He's something. He's a man for sure.
He's someone to listen to.
I'm a
Appreciate
fan.
your time, dog.
When he talks, I don't interrupt him.
No.
It's kind of hard to.
I'm happy you're here.
Thank you. I'm thankful for you to have me here, especially
Always,
like I
bro.
said during this time. People just need to remember to vote. I'm not telling you which way to vote on all these different issues or the presidential. I care about Chula Vista. I want you to vote for Cesar Fernandez if you live in District 4, but I want you ultimately to just vote.
Make District 4 great again. Vote for Cesar Fernandez. Right? No? Bro, you're going to win. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you and everything that's coming your way and our way as, residents of Chula Vista. We need good people in the city council, bro.
It's been a
We
sleeping
need
giant for a while here. People
Oh,
see it.
So one last thing, voting party. We're gonna have our voting central in the South Bay this year will be at.
Go ahead.
You're not gonna like it, but
There
oh
you
well.
go.
Novo in IB.
No better way to represent the love for your city than going outside of the city to show support. Unreal.
It's on the Bay. It's on the Bay.
I
It's
wish you
right
nothing
there.
but the best.
It's one of the
Cesar.
best views of Chula Vista.
But I'm gonna be there with Chris Galicia Brown.
Outside view.
you see it all.
But I'm going to be there with Chris Galicia Brown,
Okay.
Matt Leyba Gonzalez, who's running for IB City Council, Ben Swearingen running for IB City Council.
That's crazy.
Marcus
bro.
Bush is likely going to be there from National City. So we're just trying to do a South Bay thing.
That's crazy.
What?
Going to IB for a watch party for a position being held in Chula Vista.
There's
Might
also,
as well bet on an outside team.
There's
bro.
also a person
Might
from
as well gamble
National
on the
City that's
Dodgers.
going to show up as well. I mean,
It's a half a mile.
it's a South Bay thing.
Right.
You had me.
And speaking of
Almost.
South Bay, as an IB resident, you and I were talking before we started about the sewage crisis and all that. I know it always feels like it's an IB thing exclusively.
not.
But it matters here in Chula Vista.
It's a
doesn't it?
District 4 thing. I don't smell it from the house, but I smell it from HQ.
I feel like we're all sort of in this together down here.
We absolutely are, and I support Mayor Paloma getting 100%. I was at one of her press conferences in the background, the one where she had the scientists with her explaining how dangerous these gases are. So absolutely, that's going to be one of my big pushes for the whole South Bay, is as a cleanup IB.
How?
And you go, Paloma has stated.
People are excited.
Paloma has
politics
stated.
guy.
That, I know, right? Somebody else is betting on the game over there.
Fucking degenerates in this corner.
6-0
The
Mets.
mayor has stated that the only way to fix that problem is to declare it a national emergency, which both the governor
Yes.
and Washington have balked on. So,
Why?
I mean, that's a ton of money that would come here. I don't particularly know.
So it goes.
why. It doesn't make
straight
sense
from-
to me why.
It goes straight from IB to the governor. There's no conduit in the middle that can help make that happen.
She has asked the city of San Diego. She has asked the county board of supervisors to join her. You would have to have her on the podcast to talk about
Paloma?
some of those. Yes,
Make it happen. We'll bring her on.
Oh, she's fierce.
Yeah?
You should have her on. You should absolutely have her on. And yeah, it's a District 4 problem because right along the 805 in Maine, that's like the edge of my district. That's like the southern edge. There's folks over there telling me they smell it. And
Yeah.
I know. And
Dude, we smell it here.
they asked, "What is that smell?" And I explained to them exactly what it is.
We don't smell it in District 2, or at least by the brewer or by the house. But for sure, I've been here early in the morning, and you get quaffs of that stank.
It's real.
It's
real.
real
I was
deal.
saying to Cesar before. One night when it was really bad, when it was hot in the summer, our fire alarms went off because of the sulfur. The fire alarms got confused with the burning smell. So it's it's interfering with your life when you live there, and we're not that far from it being right here.
When was the last time you were in the water at IB?
I've never been.
Bro, it's been decades. Real talk.
Been alive 50 years, and even when I was a kid, there were days when it was closed because of the sewage.
Yeah.
It's
1,000+ days.
Heck,
It's
I don't
got-
think it's been
When they put out
open.
that no swimming, that's a locals only sign. That's
No,
what
I mean, I know people
Yeah.
there that literally get penicillin shots just to go surf.
White people.
Good break.
Well,
It's
I
not-
don't-
not-
I mean,
not-
listen,
not us.
not gonna let a wave go by.
I said it, Caesar, relax, not you. Jesus
I'm good.
Christ, bro.
I'm
Paloma,
good.
make it happen.
That's right.
Bring her on here. Yeah, I'd love to like see what's going on in IB, bro.
All right, you
That is our
willed it.
sister.
You willed it. It's gonna happen.
That's
We're
our
gonna
sister
have
city,
Paloma.
bro. I feel like Chula Vista and IB are connected in these things.
But yeah, you're giving me crap for having the election party.
Yeah, because you're not running
Novo and
for
IB.
you're not running for like District 3 of IB, bro.
I don't think
Have
it's
you ever
that
been?
you're- I
To,
don't
have
think
you
it's
ever
that
been to
you're
the
an
Novo
IB.
and IB? It's a beautiful.
It's a beautiful
facility.
Is
establishment.
it that they're
Be
in
there for
IB
me.
or is it that it's Novo?
I just think it's weird that you're watching.
Which is it though? Which one bothers you more? That it's IB or
That
that
it's
it's
not
Novo?
in the city that he's representing.
Are you sure? Okay.
Well,
You asked, I answered.
I am.
You
Election
asked, I
Central
answered.
is always downtown San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people are going there. I want to keep it South Bay.
I don't know. I remember when Mary was running for mayor, she had hers at the brewery. But whatever.
Yeah, but
That's neither here nor there.
but that's for mayor. And that's yeah.
Will you ever run for mayor? Will you ever run for mayor?
I'm not going to rule it out.
No. Is that? Oh, that's a diplomatic answer, dog.
I'm not going to rule anything out. As
I'd
far
vote for
as-
you. I'd vote for you, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I would always want to
You
be
have it right here.
the guy behind the guy. Be like, we want to do this, and then you get a tap on the shoulder. It's like, I mean, we want to do this instead. That's what I want you to do.
Watch way too much Sopranos.
Scratch that.
I mean, I want to do this. Go harass people, dog. You did an excellent job. Were we rough on you? I didn't want to be rough on you. I didn't want to come at you all Voice of San Diego style. I just wanted to, like just be very, pawing at you, have a good time. Because it's important that people see the real Cesar Fernandez. I don't want you just to come on here and it was going to be softballs. I want you to like get into it, dog. Why do you want to be, the representative of District 4? Why you feel you deserve to be? Like, I need those things from you, and you gave it to me, and I appreciate it.
I feel like you were fantastic. I don't feel like you roughed me up.
I didn't.
mean, I got a small group of haters out there trying to beat me like a piñata. That stuff is way more disappointing than what you provided here today. You're only mildly disappointing. Thank
Why?
you.
What the shit? Hey, go to
And
ID.
that's the
They're
end of
waiting
the
for you,
episode, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cesar Fernandez. Don't forget to vote November 5th. It's all going down. It's all happening for
vote right
him
now?
and all of the other people Exciting times, Darren. Took you back to your Kogo days,
Well,
brother.
man, yeah, I said yesterday too. 'Cause,
Leave that
you
here,
know,
dog. Don't be afraid. Leave it there. Shit,
Cesar
man.
came out and talked to all the bike groups out there, and
Yeah.
I walked away. I turned to my wife. I was like, "Well, we can't vote for him, but
No.
if we could, I would."
Really?
I think so.
He's gone. We'll wait a few seconds until he leaves.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think he swayed some
watching the
people
Mets
today?
game.
Did he sway some people?
You would know better than I. So, are most people sort of where they're at this point? I don't know. You
We're
tell me.
Mexicans from Chula Vista, bro. We don't know what the fuck is going on until October 5th, 10 minutes before you have to submit your
Now,
fucking...
who's on this ballot?
your ballot. Hey, I think I went to high school with this fucker. Yeah, vote for him. Hey,
yeah.
things like that. Guilty. Done that. You know, it is what it is. But you know what? I've walked with him.
Yep, I saw.
I've knocked on doors with him.
So you're endorsing?
Yeah, I've gone, knocked on doors. He's like, he wasn't with me. Like, hey, like, knock on that door. They speak Spanish. Can you handle it? I said, yeah, ¿qué onda? Buenas tardes. Estoy aquí ayudándole a mi amigo Cesar Fernandez. And then just go through my spiel. And then I'm not a faker. I'm not a pretender. I vote on the winning team, obviously.
Right. We got you. We've established that.
I bet on winners, brother.
I know, I got you.
I bet
got
on
you.
winners.
I got
And
you.
yeah,
You're a
I
front
mean,
runner, right?
I
Yeah.
know him. And I bust his balls because I know him. You've seen me talk to other politicians, and I just kind of like, I'm transparent, but I don't go in on him. This guy's my guy.
Yeah.
So I go in
Well,
on
I feel
him.
like
and
that's
it's
why
all
you
right.
did,
Yeah.
go in a little bit on him.
Absolutely. Give me some Yahwehs, Barry. Let's bring it back.
All right. Well, before we get to the Yahwehs, though, I do have a
Yahweh.
special guest that's got to get out of here pretty soon. So I'm going to let you guys meet my friend Josh,
Another
the
white
owner,
guy.
proprietor of South Park Horror House. So this is something that happens on Laurel Street. Laurel Street in South Park, in front of his own house. He turns it into like a crazy haunted house. And every year they have a big Halloween celebration where typically they hire a fantastic local musician. And they got me this year.
Scott Russo.
Yeah, so they got him, me, and Jake Skolnick's band. We're going to be there playing the music during, I can say the date and invite people, right? Yeah. October 26th at his house, but I'm going to let him take the mic for a
Damn,
second
everything's happening in
Nice.
October 26th.
and
I'm
explain to you
excited.
guys what's going on at the South Park Horror House.
There it is. You didn't even hit him with the fake claps. There it is.
It's BJ. He's slow sometimes. It's okay.
Welcome, brother.
How's it going, guys?
All
Nice
is
to meet
well. Thank you for popping in.
you. Yeah, thanks for having me. So BJ gave you a little bit about it, but I run, it's called the South Park Horror House because it's in South Park, San Diego.
Not to be confused with the South Park Whorehouse.
Poorhouse, right? That's
See,
Correct.
When I created the name,
establishment.
The last R is silent.
Yeah.
when I created the name, I was not thinking about how easy it'd be pronounced for some people, specifically kids.
yeah,
But
that's Switzer Canyon.
yeah, that too.
Well played.
But yeah, it's been going for, this is our 5th year doing it. And I moved to San Diego with my girlfriend back in 2019. And we bought all this candy the first Halloween. And we got 2 trick-or-treaters. So it was like, we're in San Diego, dude. Like, we came from Guerneville up north, like tiny little town.
Where's Guerneville?
It's wine country.
Exactly. It's outside of Santa Rosa.
Ah, okay.
So real small. So I was like, there's got to be tons of kids in San Diego. And then we crossed the street in the Burlingame, and there's just hundreds of kids there. We got 2 kids. So at that point, I was like, I'm going to change this and bring the Halloween spirit back because it's something that is big to me. And we started, small 5 years ago, like really going for it. And now it's turned into this huge community-driven thing. We work and partner up with local businesses. We do a scavenger hunt every other day throughout the month. And we hide a mini coffin and then put clues on our Instagram throughout the day. And if you find it, you get the prize from whatever business is sponsoring it.
Here's a winner.
Yeah,
Friday
there's
the
a
13th
winner
Spirit
right
Box
there.
winner. Oh, sounds like some nepotism, a little collusion.
We looked
Yeah.
fucking 3 hours.
They text me at 6:30 in the morning right after the first clue went up. They're like, give me an extra clue. We're already here. I was like, you
did
guys are
cheat,
crazy. But yeah, so that was just something that kind of came onto it, and it really gets the community together. It gets people to become aware of some local businesses they might not know about and get their feet in the door.
Damn, that looks intense, bro.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's
This
come
is your
a long
house?
way. It's my house, yeah. But I build fake walls and build a maze, and I start the first day of September. And this year it was about 135 hours I put into it to get to the final product. But yeah, it's just started. as a-
Dedication, bro.
So
Oh,
can I
yeah,
ask,
dude.
where do you keep all this shit all year round?
So that's the best part is I figured out after the 3rd year, it started getting really big and it was getting stale because I'm using the same props. So I had this great idea to sell it through my Instagram to all my followers afterwards at a discount. So I mitigated storage fees. I take the money and I put it in a high yield savings account, and then the next year,
This fucking guy.
that is what I use to.
You scream Santa
it
Rosa,
bigger.
bro.
Dude, don't you- I wonder that all the time when I drive around and you see these people, their houses are decorated to the nines. You go, where do they store all this stuff, bro? Because it's every holiday, every freaking holiday, they got stuff out there like that. And I'm like, we couldn't do that. You know, like we try to go in for Christmas a little bit. But
Wifey and I are looking for a high yield savings account. What do you prefer? What are you using currently, brother?
So I have a financial guy that says American Express has the highest return on it right now.
Oh,
American Express?
Yeah, that's what he is directing me to do. He wants me
by
to
form of a credit card or what?
No, you can actually just open it through them. So
Really?
my actual high yield savings is done through Capital One, which is it's 4.
The views expressed by BJ's Homie do not necessarily reflect financial service advice. Please contact your local financial service rep to do the right thing.
You could put your gambling winnings in there.
Oof.
Yes, exactly.
No,
People
bro,
know
I put
better
the-
than me. I just
Put
listen
them
to
into
the
like
smarter
a
people.
6-month CD. That's always good.
I don't like CDs, bro. Go ahead.
Why?
But yeah,
I'm more of a streamer.
now that's what
Dude,
I
that was a
use.
dad joke, dude. That was
tequila.
that was lame.
I used to try to do the storage thing, and then the third year it was like almost $3,000 in storage fees, and I was
Oh,
like,
man.
this isn't gonna work. I
Yeah.
gotta figure out a different way to do this.
Did you think it was going to grow to this level when you initially started, or
No way. No, it's grown way bigger than I ever imagined.
do you have a team now?
I have a team of people that do help me.
That's awesome.
Some neighbors. I have my assistant manager who is a 7-year-old child that lives 2 houses down that used to be terrified, and now he knows how to run everything.
about that life.
But a lot of community support that's come out and help and offered their time because they enjoy what's going on. You know, we do other stuff with the local community. We did a fundraiser this past week for Mid-City Little League.
Heck yeah, bro.
And it was when the Padres were on, so we weren't sure how it was going to go.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, one of us knew how it was going to go.
That was the best night of Steve's life. Yeah.
I could have told you.
know, it was really successful, and we raised over $1,000 for him that night. So it's cool to be able to give back to the community and be a part of it. But just normally we're open to the entire community. There is no charge. It's free to enter every Friday and Saturday through the month of October from 7 to 9.
So this is on and popping already.
Oh, yeah. We start the first weekend of October.
How much is your electric bill for October compared to other months?
So usually it's about $50 more. This
That's
year
it?
I feel
That's
like
not
it's
bad.
going to be
That's not bad at all, dude.
substantially larger than that.
What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Me personally, Friday the 13th. The Friday the 13th too.
2.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Jason Voorhees is actually in that one.
Oh, there it is.
But yeah, it's free. You know, we just want to give back to the community, but it's a lot of fun. We hand out glow sticks every weekend, like little poppers and snap bracelets and stuff for the kids. We change things up so that way we have a lot of people that return every weekend. So we'll change things up so there's something new to see every
How
week.
scary is it?
This is our scariest year. We've added a lot of sensory stuff, so like firecrackers and screams and weird sounds that you don't expect to come at you when you're going through certain areas. But at the same time, we've got 4, 5, 6-year-old kids that'll be scared till they get halfway down the walk, and then they finally get through, and then they won't leave, and they'll just go through like 7, 8, 9 times.
BJ, when you taking Pete?
I'll be taking him on the 26th for
Okay.
the lovely Halloween extravaganza.
All right, I'll go.
Is it weird if people like adults with no kids go?
Oh, no, half
Okay.
of the people that
I
come
just wanna
are,
make sure.
are adults with no
We
kids.
call you guys dinks.
Dinks, right?
Yeah,
That's-
dual income, no kids.
That's
Oh,
us.
yes.
Yes, sir.
That's part of why I'm able to do this.
That's what
Because
we're
you
all
are
about.
the child.
Exactly.
At heart.
Yeah, I'm 100% the child.
That's
at
fucking
heart.
awesome, man.
Yeah, you know, and then the party is just something fun to do as well. And again, that's open to the entire community. We don't hide it. We don't advertise it. It's not behind a paywall. We have a local taco truck, Bincho Tacos, coming
Which
to
one?
serve. Bincho Taco.
All right.
They're really good. They came and served last year, and they're coming again this year. And then, like BJ said, he will be playing the show.
Oh,
And
man,
then-
you had me up until there.
Well,
You had me.
he's the closer, so
In
you
costume?
can leave.
like in
time.
full Halloween
Yeah,
costume.
will you
or
be
what?
in costume, BJ?
Maybe. I got to steal one from Pete. I don't really have any of my
I don't
own.
think it'll fit, bro.
Yeah. What?
BJ, you know what? Tip of the cap. For every 4 or 5 shitty friends that you bring on, one of them is actually legit. Well done, bro.
Hey, thank you.
And you're saying this is the one, right?
This is the one.
Yeah,
Dude.
just making
This
sure,
is
yeah.
the guy. BJ knows. BJ knows who the bad ones are. No cierto, BJ. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, thank
Final
you guys.
thoughts.
That
Where can we find more information? How can we follow? What's the plan?
Yeah, so you can follow us on Instagram. That's where we do most of our promoting and keep everything up to date. So it's South Park Horror House with
Horror.
yes,
Two R's.
two R's, O-R. Yeah, so we fully interact through there. All the information and updates are through there. And yeah, that's how you can find us. Our address is on there and all that good stuff.
Well done, man. BJ, you did it. I like when you bring, people of interest and bring their A game.
He's got a similar idea in a different hood. Doing good in the hood. So he's turning this thing into like,
How about
helping
this?
other people. That's good. I like that.
Doing good without the hood. Out of you.
I'm slow, but I get it. I
In
get
South
it.
Park, yeah.
Oh, was that on South Park? Oh, in South Park.
Yeah, South Park.
Yeah, it still works. He's from Santa Rosa. I don't know what the hood life is up there.
Santa Rosa. You ever been to that
A
airport?
lot of wine.
We've driven to Santa Rosa.
The Charles Schultz Airport.
Okay, so not the Sonoma one.
That's the Sonoma.
That
side,
is the
yeah.
one.
Yep.
Okay, no, I've never.
It's like this little tiny one runway. You sort of flip around in a grass field. Yeah.
You guys are up there a lot, huh?
Well, I'm never, but my wife's company's up there, so.
I like wine. I need more wine when I gamble.
Yeah.
I gamble a lot. PJ, let's get closer to the end. Dude, this
I
is
know
an
some people who whine when you gamble.
This is an eternal episode.
Yeah, I've been here since.
Fuck me, dude. How
about
long are we
4
on right
hours
now?
10 minutes.
How long is this, though?
135. We're just.
Yeah, we did
We
more
good,
than that
bro.
last time. I don't even think we talked about anything.
The bottle of tequila that I've been slowly drinking all day is starting to reap its ugly face, though. Happy birthday, Mom. Go ahead, BJ.
Well, we hit you with the Jetsons.
The Jetsons, bro. Fool. Have you seen this? Did you read this?
I did not. I just look at headlines.
Elon Musk has done it. He has created a little machine, bro. This machine is the first Optimus robot. You can buy it for $30,000, and guess what? It does your household chores.
But you have to program it.
Or you can have a child.
Yeah.
I feel like I have 3 kids and I did it for free. And now I have my oldest is washing dishes. They're vacuuming. They're taking out trash. But this one costs $30,000 to use. That sounds scary.
Yeah.
That sounds
probably
scary.
outside of my budget.
Everyone's budget.
I'm also, it's just like 2 Terminator stuff.
Very
here.
much.
This is
John Connor
Skynet?
level, bro.
Yeah.
John-
Skynet, was that the name of it? Mm-hmm. I'm not about that. Those movies shaped my opinion of the future.
So you would not buy one?
No.
At all.
I feel like Elon is very tapped into like the movie culture of shit like that. So he probably has like a Skynet fucking protocol
for
ready
sure.
to go.
Dude, the
He's the
iRobot,
guy.
the iRobot director, writer, producer, all the things reached out to him and kind of, I think there's
I
a
have one of
lawsuit
those.
pending.
I have a Roomba.
Those
Right?
are
Is
cool.
that the same thing?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Without legs, on wheels.
But that's like the iRobot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how I
not
feel
about
about
that.
this. If I had cash, if I had like money to throw away,
You'd run for politics.
fuck. $80,000? What did he say, dude? That's ridiculous, bro. I would not run. That's a lot of money.
Hopefully you get people backing you and they help you.
No one's gonna back me.
I
But
back
look
you.
at $30,000 for a Tesla machine. I don't know, man. I can do my own dishes for $30,000.
So, I mean, imagine who would you replace employee-wise with a machine?
Ooh, this is a fun game.
All of them. Dude, I feel real talk. I feel legitimately a $30,000 Tesla machine,
Right.
Rosie Jetson style. Oh, I think people would come for just the allure of it.
Would you give it a less racist name?
What's the name?
Didn't you say Rosie was a racist name? earlier?
I think all of the maids and people who servants and housekeepers and all of that are in shows, they're all minorities, bro. Think about it.
Name it like Timothy Tesla.
I would name it Willie.
Barrybot. Robo Barry.
No, I wouldn't buy one. $30,000 is too much. Plus,
Plus, it's like it's only the first edition of it, so there's probably going to be things wrong with it.
It'll be
gonna
like cell
choke
phones.
you.
Eventually, you'll get a free one on the side of the road by
Yeah.
fucking Walmart. Eventually,
this one is going to
it's
choke
get
you.
recalled at some point.
This one's going to choke you at night. It's
I
going to come
I
into
kinda
your
think we
room.
should be
I'm
endorsing
in.
that.
Let's go.
Listen here, singer of In Excess, because I don't remember the name. But I feel like this one will come into your room and just choke you to death.
Yeah.
And you'll piss it off. You'll say something. It's probably a Dodger fan. You're going to be rooting for the Padres.
It's like
It's
having
probably
a
a
joint
good
bag.
backlog of
you.
everything we've already done, like and said. If it's connected to AI,
Dude,
it can just
Alexa already
go
has
back
all that.
through every
C3PO?
episode of the podcast and kill me.
C3PO, bro. I'm not about that life. BJ, what you got?
All right. Well, this week I wanted to bring you guys something special. I know you're a big fan of Green Day, Steve, and I am as well. But
How do you say fuck Green Day without offending anybody?
I think you just say it like that.
Perfect.
But anyway, they did a
No
30
offense, but fuck Green Day. Yeah, that's
respectfully. I think you have to put respectfully in front of that. They did a 30-year anniversary demaster of my favorite album of theirs, Dookie, which means you can now get Green Day on your toothbrush. And here's a video to show
What?
you. Don't know how loud this is gonna be. Oh shit. Oh, it's probably gonna be some music. I might not be able to play this.
I hear it.
Tell me when I should cut it.
That's fine.
So
We're
every track, there's 15 tracks. They're gonna have different. Each track got one machine. I want the toothbrush.
done. Really?
I don't know.
Are
why.
you wait? Time out. Are you really that big of a fucking Green Day fan,
I
bro?
kind of am. Yeah.
Really?
They're a big reason why I do what I do.
Oh, then fuck.
I don't have the backstory that you do though. Like,
Thank you, Green Day.
If they would have big dicked me at a show, I probably would say the same thing. But like,
What?
they never did anything to
Never
me.
heard this.
2002.
Let's take it back. We got receipts.
Right, 2002, 2001, Coors Amphitheater, Battle of the Bands, three-piece scandal, my band, reaches the finals against, I feel like a dickhead because I always forget the band that we went up against.
Switchfoot.
Switchfoot, thank you. So it was
Big
us
Christian rock.
against Switchfoot. Not the Switchfoot that was on the radio at that time. They were
Right.
still on the up and up still. And it was us against
church
them.
circuit.
And the winner, I believe, was like, goes on tour with Blink and Green Day. So that show at Coors Amphitheater was Green Day, Blink, and The Living End. My favorite band. Living End is a great band from Australia. Check them out. They're awesome. We went toe to toe, we're doing our thing. Everyone's up giving us our roses. Living End bass player plays the stand-up bass, came up. You guys are fucking killing it. Awesome. A representative for Green Day comes up and says, you guys got to stop selling your merch. They say you're taking money out of their fans' pocket by selling your merch here. And ever since that happened, I've had a very sour taste in my mouth. Anytime anyone would play Green Day, I would go up to them and push them violently and turn down the radio.
But that had nothing to do with your music.
No.
It just knocked you off your game.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dave Roberts and
Yeah.
Manny Machado. Right.
Hey,
Got
dude.
it.
Way to bring it back.
That's horrible. So that was all infiltrated. That was all manufactured, fabricated
Of
lies.
course it was. Who didn't know that at the time?
But was it Dave Roberts or was it from higher up?
That I don't know. I know Dave was probably going to get fired, but
If he doesn't win
He
the
had to
World
do what he had
Series,
to
he's
do.
still going to get fired.
maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe. I don't know. It's like a 60% Dodger team. I don't know. We'll see. But he had to get out of that round. So Green Day. Off the list.
Green Day.
Got it.
Yeah.
I
Unless
never
you have
got
a
into them.
toothbrush. Get a
Nah.
toothbrush. It'll sound great in your mouth.
If my kids had a Green Day toothbrush, I'd break that thing and put it
I
in
know
the
you
trash
would.
can.
I know
dude.
you would.
All right? Respectfully.
That's why I always dedicate the first
What is
Green Day
Green
song
Day
to
anyway?
Steve.
What kind of music is that?
Pop punk.
Yeah.
What is it?
Pop punk.
Pop punk?
One of the first like big sellout punk bands.
They're not, I don't even, look it. And my beef with them is not even that. Tip of the cap, handle your thing. Amazing. It's like, you know that you came from these beginnings as well. So why would you put your foot on another smaller band's
Right.
throat?
Selling
and-
merch is how you
That's
got
the
off the
only way.
ground.
We
But
didn't
now-
get paid to
Not
be that
getting
we were
paid to be on these shows.
No, it was for us. It was
Was
like
it Billy
wow.
Mike or Trey that came down and was like, "Stop selling your shit," or he said it was a representative? So they,
Some lawyer.
When you go up on that high on the fucking
They said
corporate
Billy
rock
Joel.
scale, you don't know what the
They
fuck.
said Billy Joe?
They said Billy Joe.
Probably because they're like, they know who Billy Joe is. They're not gonna be like
Yeah.
Steve in accounting.
I like the way you're sticking up for your team, bro.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Got to.
But just know that I'm your team now.
I'm not gonna be wearing that. I'm not gonna change hats. You are my team.
They're still
Darren-
together?
What happened?
Green Day still together?
Yeah,
they still do things?
Yeah,
They were just playing Petco.
but they're,
3 weeks
they're-
ago.
Oh, that's
They've
right.
turned into
They
that
did, I heard
grouchy
about that.
old man band now.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, definitely. They've
Like
gotten way more
everybody
political than they used to
And
be.
it's like But I've always
They
viewed them
lost me
through
with the
those
political
eyes.
shit.
I've always viewed them through those eyes.
Yeah.
Ever since that happened, huge Dookie fan. You
They're
know,
the Beatles of punk rock.
they tried really hard, especially.
They were
They're
close.
the Beatles of punk rock?
They were close.
yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't that be the Clash?
No. How dare you?
No.
What's wrong with you, bro?
I don't even understand
What
that
was that
reference.
album that came out? Take Warning, or what is that? Warning. That was a straight up freaking Beatles. Like, I feel like that was their
Yeah, they
Beatle
introduced
turn.
acoustic guitars.
Yeah. It was weird. They lost me. Big fan though. Initially,
Yeah.
huge fan.
Yeah, I never got into them.
At all?
No.
What was your band? Who did you grow up
The
listening
Clash.
More of a
That was it?
Switchfoot guy.
I'm older than you guys. Yeah, I grew up with the Clash.
to? You're
Sex
not that
Pistols.
much older though, dude.
Yeah, old enough.
You're 52.
Two. Just turned 52.
I'm 45.
I look pretty good, right?
Yeah. White people generally age horribly, but you've done your thing.
Especially blondes.
This gives you
worst.
a point of reference. We look the same age, but we are years apart.
Well, you're Gen Z or you're a millennial. What are you?
I'm a millennial.
Yeah, the millennials are aging horribly.
It's the stress.
It is the
Horrible.
stress.
It's- what, stress of what, fool?
Ever since I was a child, I've been dealing with the post 9/11 world. Like I was born into the 9/11 world.
This
I was
fucking
just
guy.
aware enough to live in the 9/11 world, and it's just been a fucking snowball. ever
Join the
since.
military.
I would have.
But
Pat Tillman.
I have flat feet and scoliosis,
oh
and I'm ugly.
God, Jesus Christ! bro.
Are those requirements to
Yeah, you gotta be good looking.
Be
That's
enlisted,
what I
you gotta
heard.
be handsome.
You gotta serve. You gotta be good looking.
I'm excited to hear Darren's. Yahweh of the week, brother.
Oh, I don't even. Did we do this?
This motherfucker said we.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
sorry.
it.
I feel like I'm unprepared.
No, you're fine, dude.
Welcome to my world.
Welcome to Barry. Let's see. What did
Look,
you have?
I have raccoons.
Oh yeah, what happened to raccoons? What are you talking
So
about?
this woman lives in Washington. She had a couple of raccoons that she would leave food out for. One day, soon, like 150 raccoons just showed up to her house.
They be doing that.
What?
Look
She called the police.
They
Look
said
at
the
this.
border patrol.
Right.
Of course, it's in the border
she
patrol.
had to flee her house because of all the raccoons that were in her yard.
Well, if you
What do
feed
you
one
do?
raccoon,
We
you're
all
feeding
live
all
in
of them.
places where there are raccoons. What do you do?
I'm
when they
not
come
feeding a
a-calling?
raccoon.
I saw one outside here. I tried to pet it.
No, that
We've
was a
got
skunk.
2 that come by our house on a regular basis looking for food.
Did you name them?
No.
Never do that.
We have a feral cat that comes by for food. We're
bet you
chill
named
with
him.
her. That's Mama.
Ah, see?
That's Mama Cat. But now everybody else in the neighborhood has figured out there's food here. So now the raccoons come, and they're big fucking raccoons, dude. Like,
Really?
yeah. Now they seem a little intimidated, but I don't know how to get rid of them, and I don't want them there.
You named your mama cat?
Well, it came with the house.
Is that a mama and the papa's reference?
We didn't name Mama. Mama came with the house. The previous owner said there's a cat that lingers around here.
You live in
name is
IB,
Mama.
dude.
Yeah, we do.
How awesome is it to live in IB?
It's had better days
Because of the smell
because
still?
of the smell. Yeah, since that Hillary thing, it's not been ideal.
It affected
It's frustrating.
our area then?
Yep.
In that sense?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Because it knocked the local pump station offline,
Okay.
so it didn't funnel the
Shit.
sewage water properly.
Who do you blame?
Everybody. It's a binational issue. It's there's all this money that's allegedly earmarked for this situation, and nobody knows how to get it from one bank account to another bank account to get it to the place where it needs to be used to stop this.
Money laundering.
But it's
They need to take it out of their own bank accounts.
it's easy just to blame Mexico and be like, hey,
Whoa.
Tijuana's growing and all this.
Watch your
stuff.
mouth first off, homie.
Well, there's a lot of people that do that.
You're
Out
drinking
his
this
chest.
You're drinking mezcal, cabrón.
You know me well enough to know
boy,
that's
do
not
I.
my stance on things. You got yahoos down there. They're like, you know what we should do? We should build another wall into the ocean, so that way it'll just keep the. But it doesn't work that way.
That's not how currents work.
It's not the way. I'm not an oceanographer, but I don't think it works that way.
Yeah.
So it just it takes everybody to sort of chip in and prioritize it. But it's this little tiny corner of the country that's 50% Latino. So
It's a great neighborhood. I love IB.
it's got so much potential.
Yes, sir.
And it's really it's
at
frustrating to be held back by this.
In that same respect,
Yeah.
I also like that it is handled the way it is. Aside from the sewage and the water and the smell and everything, I love the way IB handles itself. It always has that locals only mentality.
Yep. If it was up to IB would fix the issue.
For sure.
But it's not its situation. It's an EPA international border
Yeah.
situation.
We got to
So-
get county supervisors. We got to get mayors. We got to get
You
governors,
heard
apparently.
Cesar say it. You got to get a mayor who's got to get county supervisors, and they got to agree, which doesn't seem like it's happening
That's
right now.
weird. Why? I mean,
And then you got to get a governor who actually wants to do something
he's
about
got
it.
good hair.
The governor?
Yeah.
He's got good hair.
And that's where it ends.
Good teeth.
Good teeth. Okay, I'll give him good teeth. Bro. Fuck. Are you a political guy? I know you used to host the Kogos.
I like local politics. I don't like national
Isn't it
politics.
fun?
I like talking to dudes like Caesar.
Because it's like
That's
ground
what I say
floor.
every year this time of the year. We had some neighbors over the other night, and I sort of suspect that they're probably Trump supporters. Like, what are you guys going to do if your candidate doesn't win this year?
How many guns do you have?
I was like, what are we going to do? We're not going to do anything. We're just going to sit
I'm
here
unemployed. What do you want me to
I
do?
was like, what do you think we're going to do? We're going to cook dinner and hang out, and So like, the national stuff I think is a little overrated.
Extremely.
I think the local stuff is what matters.
You said it best. We're California.
We're out of play.
Our vote literally doesn't matter.
No.
It's done.
Comes down to like 10,000 people in Wisconsin.
Ugh, it is, bro. That's crazy. That is bananas. And once upon a time, it was Iowa, Barry. I know that's where your family's from, but now it's Wisconsin.
No, it's Wisconsin, actually.
Michigan, Pennsylvania,
All of
kind
those,
places.
the swing states. It's bananas.
You want to matter? Move there.
Dude, 3 weeks.
Right.
In 3 weeks, everything is determined.
I'll be out of the country too.
Yeah?
I'll be in Mexico.
There's an outside chance that we'll be down there with you, dude. Real talk, bro. There's an outside chance that we're gonna be down there because I have a lot of points to convert and I want to go to Guadalajara, bro. I really want to go back down to Guadalajara. I might. I know you guys are Guanajuato. No, you're going to
Ajijic,
tequila, and Guadalajara for a little bit. I told wifey last night. I was like, I want to go to Guadalajara. I feel a
Come on
void.
down.
I
We're
feel a
there.
void in my inner soul, and I need to leave this country.
So a question of etiquette
Oh shit! You're gonna ask me?
a couple of
Don't say blame Mexico.
a couple of gringos going down to Ajijic for
Yeah.
Dia
Oh,
de los Muertos. How into it into the spirit of dress and garb and all that.
All in.
Paint your face.
All in. If you're gonna do it, don't just dip your toe.
That's not
jump head first.
Do it locally.
What is it? Cultural.
You're not going.
What's the
to-
phrase?
Yeah,
Cultural
appropriation. Yeah, I like
Is
how
that
you
what it
played.
is?
I like how you played the part of not knowing.
Okay, well, the
You're not
mezcal.
going to Mexico City. You're not going to Guadalajara. You're not going to a big city. You're going to a little pueblito on side of Chapala, bro.
I know, but we still want to.
Ajijic is a perfect place.
We're all about
yeah.
being respectful, though.
I very much want to tip my cap to you. Good guy, excellent family. You're the awesome guy. All in. You have to go all in.
You think all
Yeah,
in?
no half stepping, brother. No half stepping.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you don't go dress like the little boy from Coco in a hood,
Bring
all
something
face
for the
painted and a
ofrenda.
guitar dog, I'll be highly disappointed in you, dude.
Make friends with a dog.
Remember me. That's gotta be. That's gotta be Darren, bro.
Yeah.
When are you leaving?
It was nice knowing. November 1st, Friday.
I was like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
make
be
it
out
happen.
of the country for election day,
I told wifey
which means what? Like maybe come back, maybe not. I don't know.
they're gonna build a wall on your ass.
See what happens. Be on the wrong.
Darren will get back.
We'll be on the right side of the border.
Predictions: who wins the presidential race here?
So you gonna vote against him or what?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to believe anymore. I really don't.
They're
I
all
mean, you see
liars,
one poll to the
bro.
next.
Yeah,
It seems like she's fading a little bit, maybe.
I think so.
But I don't know how anybody can. I just don't know. I just don't get it.
I'm not a betting man, but if I was,
Well, the betting lines have him as the favorite.
very much so.
Yeah.
I think the smart money is betting on Donald J. Trump to win.
Man, we need small teeth back here to
Yeah.
take this heat. You're
I'm not
the guy.
I'm not saying I'm voting for him. I'm just saying I'm reading the polls and reading the betting lines, and he's the guy that's going to win right now.
But
If I was going to bet money,
That's been misleading in the past.
yeah. Did you think Hillary was going to win?
I did.
Yeah. Crazy times, bro.
I did.
Crazy times. Recommendation time, BJ.
I also
Hell
thought Soccer
yeah.
City was going to win that year too, though. So,
I remember that. Oh man, fuck! Why you always got to bring us down?
yeah, I was over that whole election.
we got berries. Scary movie of the week.
There it is.
That's a really long sound effect. My bad.
I mean, you do have capacity to break it down. Jesus Lord.
I just want to see. Testing it out. So this week, I'm picking another one of my favorites. This is a newer favorite though. So I don't know if you guys are big fans of the Evil Dead franchise.
I don't think I've ever watched one.
It's great. I like the originals more than any of the other ones, hands down. Evil Dead 2, perfect masterpiece. You can't touch it. Evil Dead 1, that's where it all started. You can't go back with that either. But recently, I think it was 2022, 2020, they made Evil Dead Rise. This one you can watch on Netflix, which is why I'm recommending it, so everybody can go watch it. This one will scare the shit out of you, whether you
Really?
know Evil Dead or
Okay.
not, because it's not really even about the plot. It's more just about just overall making you feel uncomfortable and creeped out the entire fucking time. And it works. It's great. People didn't get with it because, again, they're purists about the Evil Dead franchise. Like, they know they're Evil Dead. But this is really good. I do recommend it if you want to be creeped out before Halloween. Next week's going to be even creepier. So
Why?
dip your toes in this one. If you can't handle this one, tune out from Barry's scary movie next, because next week is closest to Halloween.
Did
right?
I see yours and I raise you a Korean horror movie, bro? This is not my recommendation, but the movie I watched last year based on our friends from the Who Goes There
Oh, yes.
podcast.
We both
and
watched this
the
one.
compa George and everything and all his crazy little companions. The Wailing. Watch
The
The
Whale?
Wailing.
The Wailing.
The Wailing. I think it might be on fucking Amazon Prime as a download or a stream. Watch it. So good, bro. It's all in subtitles, but it was a great movie.
Very, very cerebral horror.
One of the scariest movies I think I've watched in a long, long time. One of the homies at work sent me a link to watch The Terrifier. Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
Okay, is that like the one with the clown?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never
Art the
watched
Clown.
it. Is it good?
That's gonna be my recommendation for next week.
Oh, that's-
I'll tell you all about it
Hey,
next
everybody.
week. Tune in.
Not
Yeah.
another Evil Dead one? Part of that
this-
franchise? I
this
feel like
one
that was your.
is not an Evil Dead movie. This one is independent. I don't know if it's attached to San Diego. I fucking,
Is it really?
Who Goes There could definitely tell us if they are. It's a very like independent started thing that's growing and growing and growing. They're on the third one now.
Okay, can I
And,
watch the first one first?
Absolutely.
All right, let's watch that and
Start
then
with the
talk
first
about
one
it.
because each one gets incrementally harder to watch.
Let's make a date where we come here and we watch it at night.
Hell yeah.
The Terrifier.
Hell yeah.
Let's figure that out ASAP.
Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome, Dan.
Little popcorn lights down.
Darren, I need you down here to watch a scary movie. Embrace
Just
me.
don't cut any holes in your popcorn bucket, okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just not into scary movies.
No, what do you recommend though?
Oh, are we recommending stuff?
Welcome.
Just started
You've got
a
mail.
right. I forgot the rundown. Show called Slow Horses. Apple
Go
TV
ahead.
Plus.
Ooh.
Little
Slow
British,
Horse.
British
Says.
Slow Horses.
Ah, okay.
Little British spy film. Gary Oldman, one of the greatest actors of all time.
Let's see if that guy.
We're only like 4 episodes in, but we started watching this last night, and one of the ends of the show came at like 8:45. Wifey had to be up for a flight. Like, should we watch another one? Should we not? She's like, I need 45 minutes to relax before I go to bed.
Okay.
So it's good. Suspense, thriller, all that sort. She had the gummy. So yeah, it's good. Suspense. Apple TV Plus, 4 seasons. I
Really?
recommend it.
Worth it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm always looking for
If
new
you like
shit to
spy
watch.
thrillers,
Okay.
like, MI5 kind of that sort of shit. It's not for everybody.
No.
Like Evil Dead or, horror
Very
movies.
niche.
Yeah.
I'd be into that.
I am shocked that we're looking for new television shows, and we just like scrolled through all the Paramount Plus and Apple TV Plus. How many big stars are in shows that you've never heard of?
A lot, bro.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
The King of Tulsa is something that recently came onto my docket. That's with Sylvester Stallone. I like
Yes,
that.
that's one of the ones we saw. I said Sylvester.
Yeah.
Stallone is still doing shit.
Doing his thing, bro. Doing his thing. Well,
had
if you're
no
looking for
idea.
something else.
Because if Stallone was in a movie, like it would be a big deal, right? Back in the day. Now it's like
back in
he's-
the day, yeah.
Yeah, now it's like you don't even know. Like,
What's your
huge
favorite
stars.
Stallone movie?
And why is it First Blood?
It's probably First Blood.
Mine's Cobra.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
The Italian Stallion? Is that the one you're talking about?
No, Full Cobra's a great fucking movie. He was like a fucking, I don't know what he
I thought
was.
First Blood was all right.
Hell
That's a good one. That's a good one.
With
Yeah.
Brian Murphy. Was
Yes,
that the
yeah.
cop?
Oh, fuck. We got
And they just burned this
so
whole
many good
town to the
movies to
fucking
watch,
We really
bro.
need to start a movie club.
We-
The book club is exciting, but the movie club I
Fucking
could
book club
actually
is
contribute to.
lame, dude. Nobody reads. I listen to shit. We should watch a movie club, dog.
Yeah.
All right, get on that.
I will.
Somebody, Hexus, make it happen.
happen.
My recommendation of the week comes by way of 2 of my favorite Mexican actors. That's right, everybody. Shamps recommends. Gael Garcia Bernal and Diego Luna have come together to create another amazing masterpiece of TV series / movies. Dude, it's called La Máquina. Gael Garcia Bernal plays a Esteban Osuna. La Máquina is his middle name. He's a boxer. And I've only watched 1 episode, but I'm fucking all in.
I've been taking Spanish lessons,
Go
by the
ahead.
way. I think that means the machine.
The Machine is correct.
Is it a
Well
Bert
done.
Kreischer film?
You are the new Máquina in my eyes, Darren.
Yeah.
But
Thank
this
you.
show...
Babbel's paying off.
Hey, real shit? Is it works?
No.
No.
I knew
that was
from
Spanish?
Albert Pujols, honestly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude, this is... No, what the fuck is that? That's not it.
La Máquina?
No,
okay,
bro.
all right.
What?
Well, then send me a fucking link.
I didn't know you were going to have... I didn't know you were going to bring a finger puppet.
Dude, there's like, it's not the first one that
Put
comes up.
La
Like,
Máquina Gael Garcia Bernal, Gael.
Gael.
There you go.
There we go.
I've only watched 1 episode, but it's a killer episode so far. It's about, I don't even want to give you spoiler alerts.
Do
but
they
he's
kiss?
there. He's a boxer. And if you know Diego Luna, he's done a lot of work on his face for this role specifically. Great show, great premise. Can't wait to dig deep and just go all the way in on this one. Not bad, dog. Not bad. I am a big fan of that duo. They are a duo that have been in many movies that I like. Are you familiar with any of these actors, Barry?
Diego Luna was in Star Wars. Of course I
Nerd.
know him.
You're a
Hell yeah.
fucking nerd.
One of my favorite Star Wars movies.
What
And
about
one of
you,
my favorite
Darren?
Star Wars actors.
Yeah, he was in Narcos, right?
There you go. See, why can't you be cool like Darren, dude?
Because I'm authentic.
Yeah,
I like
Darren's
nerd
authentic.
shit.
Look at, but that's a show, and both of them weren't in it. Both of them were indeed in Y Tu Mamá También. Highly recommend you weenies to watch that if you haven't watched that. Amores Perros. No, still nothing. Shit, bro. There's a lot, but if you haven't watched those 2,
And
I
all of
don't
a
want to
sudden, we're
even
the
keep.
weird ones.
I don't want to keep going if you have not watched those. Homework
I would
assignment.
watch him in anything, though. He's
Which one?
Diego Luna.
He's fucking awesome, dude. He is awesome. Then you will interestingly find Gael Garcia just as awesome. He did Motorcycle Diaries, where he portrays a young Che Guevara traveling motorcycle side all of South America. He has also been in El Crimen de Padre Amaro, where he plays a preacher, a father of a Catholic church in a cartel-infested town. And I think it's based on a true story. Am I right or am I wrong, Islas? You don't know? Yeah, you don't speak Spanish today. I think it's based on a true story about a father for a church who fucking got involved with a young lady. And watch all their movies, bro. They get down. They are awesome. But you got to start Y Tu Mamá También.
Okay.
Those are my recommendations.
yeah.
Stop playing with me.
Stop playing my
Stop
name.
playing with me. Put respect on that. Real. That's right. What else, Barry?
I think we've hit all the things.
We better,
if you're
bro.
interested
That's
in
like
live
fuck.
music, you could catch me on Tuesday at the Tipsy Crow, at Thursday at the Tipsy Crow, and on Saturday at Hennessy's 4 to 7. See how delirious I am after a week of work and going to fucking Hennessy's.
Damn.
Which Hennessy's?
Carlsbad.
Nice.
It's the only one left, I think.
Is that the only one left?
The downtown one has been gone.
Downtown's
for a
been
while.
gone.
Yeah.
I was surprised that one was gone. If he
Yeah,
said Hennessy's,
dude.
I probably would have gone to see him there.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of money in that one.
Really?
Downtown. When
You
I
only
first
go
moved
to-
to San Diego, I lived a block away, so you can imagine.
Because
I
you're
wanna
an
say I was
Irish
gone
guy.
before COVID.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
You support a lot of Irish pubs?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because that's your backing.
That's, you can never go wrong with an Irish pub.
Give me a minute.
Now
I'll
it's
tell
the
you.
field.
The field is legit.
Field is great.
The field.
I used to play there too.
Oh, man, what a spot.
The field every
You
year.
ever split the G? You know what that is?
No, what?
Barry knows.
I've heard that's a
You know how to split the G?
urban legend. Yeah, with the Guinness.
Yeah.
I split an eighth there once.
Yeah.
No?
You got to split the G.
Okay.
You take your first, as what was his name? Conor McGregor would say, you gotta take your first sip.
For sip,
You gotta go all the way down until your beer reaches the G. You gotta split the G.
the
Guinness.
whole goal is to split the G on the Guinness on the,
I had
on
zero
the pint
clue.
glass.
Appropriate
All right.
sip.
All right. No, what we do is every opening day, that's our spot. And we've been going there no less than 10 years. And every opening day for the Padres, if I'm not betting on the Dodgers, I'll go to the field and we'll have a Guinness, a shot of whiskey, an Irish car bomb, and then do it again in reverse.
Yeah.
Ugh. By the time we get to the game, I don't know who's playing.
Oh, man, they always have specials too, like Guinness, Jameson. Oh, man.
Meat pies are amazing.
What a place.
Shepherd's pie.
Yeah,
Shepherd's
watch.
pie.
You learn how to drink and split the G. Good old
You
Conor.
can go at that with a spoon, my man. You can go at that with a spoon. Cheers, my man. Cheers, so. You enjoy it. Keep going. Under the label you want it. Under the label. Now, there, boom. That's it. That's your first sip.
That's all I wanted to hear. Back to you guys.
And he has a whiskey right with him. By the way,
Yeah.
proper fucking
Proper 12.
is horrible.
Very improper.
Horrible whiskey, bro. When we would have UFC fights at the Elwood, we couldn't give that shit away, dude.
The
Big
Malort
ups to
goes
Conor
faster.
McGregor.
That was his shit? That was his stuff? Yeah.
Proper 12 is his shit, bro.
I don't know. You're drinking the celebrity Casamigos
I
over
had
there.
Casamigos with a little bit of liquid death. Not
made it
bad.
better.
Not bad. It has to be the
Casamigos
severed
is
line.
the, not Brad Pitt. What's the guy's
George
name?
Clooney. George
Yeah.
Clooney, bro. Some people say that Rudy Ramirez running against Cesar Fernandez is the Mexican George Clooney. I didn't start it. I'm just here to say it. He better win, fool. Talking a lot of shit.
Who you betting
Caesar.
on?
I'll bet on Caesar.
Yeah,
I think
hell
the smart money's on Caesar. But you never know. Politics is a crazy game, bro.
Crazy.
I would never
baseball.
in a million years run for anything political, man. I was on the treadmill this morning. That's enough running for me.
What would the mailer say about you?
The
Do
good
the
one or
right
the bad
thing.
one.
It'll probably just say, do the
That
right
would say,
thing.
tune
Oh,
into
wait.
Emo Brown.
In for or against?
Against you.
This fool has great hair. That's probably
Against
Hilarious.
because the guy I'm running
That's
against
all
is
they
probably
got?
bald.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this guy with hair. Don't vote for him.
I'd be petrified.
Yeah, I would never do it. Barry, hit the button. You done it.
We did it.
Motherfucker said we. You've done it again, Darren. That was an amazing.